Gengar. Gengar is going ham, and Gengar's gonna go, but Delphox gets the Buzzwole. Lissy gets the... There is just kills everywhere. The Delphox gets a triple kill. Did it get the quad? No, it did not. That is a massive team fight right there. Go into the back line. It does not. Gengar goes down as... It's gonna go down as well, as it is the only person left on the side of Super Squirtle Squad. All 5 members from the side of Super Squirtle Squad is down. Rayquaza is also going to go down as a chunk. Just trying to get away here. Might get massive, as that is a massive rotation from the Sylveon, as they said, okay, we can have 5-man bottom too, or 4-man bottom as well, as that is a double kill for Robs. Massive rotation. Rayquaza goes to the side of EXP Elite Force. Unfortunate, as some hundos might be going in. We actually might not even see any, as this Delphox is just chasing his Mamo. There it goes. Quadra kill for Galactic.
Flip it and rock. There's a fluffy tail to try and rip it. They do have the... They do get the confirm with the Delphox Fire.
And now they're trying to get more to as fast as possible. Yep, Cinderace securing that, and there's only a Dragapult left. Cocodrilo is gonna go down to
the bottom Reggie. This is one of the many reasons why you wanna prioritize Hoopa, especially because of the boss that recently got changed.
And they secure the Regieleki as well. So Hoopa, start picking it, might want to start banning it. It was getting another team fight right in the middle. Now the Urshifu's going to go down, and look at all that damage from the side of wasted potential.
Wow. That was well done by wasted potential. To put the Delphox hold the pressure so much, you know, zoning.
Really good showing. Yeah, really good showing by the Delphox. Jungle invading Palmer is one more time. They don't manage to secure the blue buff. Run, Palmer!
Wow, it was 4 or 3 that they're on the jungle. It's trying to stop, like, left for gold. Like, there was no one coming. At the very last second he came in. They almost got the kill.
Yeah, Cocodrilo trying to do whatever he can, but the Palmer Credence taking him down with the Bullet Seed.
They get 200 points here. They could potentially bring it back.
Seeing a United move actually going in from the mine, and they take care of the Cinderace. 10 seconds left on the board. Green ET trying to go back, but not being able to make it on time. Mule Jess actually goes down, and we are seeing the Mamoswine just to seal the deal, getting an extra 74 just in case. Team Rocket. Okay, 8-minute mark, and we are seeing the composition actually pay some dividends, getting the majority of Altaris and Swablu's.
Oh, huge Decidueye arrow to get that pick on it. Almost get to see Dragonair as well.
Did you manage to get the Eldegoth, but it's not going to be that much experience. Like you steal. Oh my god, the Spirit Shackle secures it over the Duraludon.
Much value. Multiple arrows just being pierced into their back line and front line. There was like multiple, like 2 or 3 hits on each of those arrows.
Move. The Unite move actually coming in from this line. Unite move also used. Oh boy. It's going to be pretty difficult for Team Rocket side if they don't manage to get that T-Tar. Do whatever they can.
And he gets it. Yep. This Decidueye back at bottom.
Eldegoss is
not making time.
Eldegoss is low one more time. The recovery is going to be in there. John Jai not being able to secure the kill on Glaceon because Rezia was right there with a triple kill onto the Charizard. Not being able to secure the kill on Glaceon because Rezia was right there with a triple kill onto the Charizard.
Oh man, that is rough for Magikarp playing, picking up the 3K there.
And Rezia one more time. putting in the work, no amount of damage possible. This is the problem if you're running this comp. Jumping and doing the best that they can to actually get some stuff going. But
I'll poke them and win those fights.
we group up one more time to Rakula, just in the middle of everybody. GT securing that kill, and we're going into another team fight. They do manage to take care of Chunti, but Yanjai trying to do the best that he can. Not quite gonna be enough.
Shredding the cross-up trying to come in. And they're also catching out the Dartrix, I believe. 1 HP? Yeah. Okay.
Now H slash Abito trying to run away as much as possible to focus ban, and a double kill done by Rezia. It's a double. 21 and 3. Roy is gonna stack at least a little bit. 6 points, and now with the extra. Oh no!
Not that you can do there as a decision why.
No, that's a side duck play. I'm sorry, Yanjai. Actually using drill pack to push in the Regieleki.
So the magikarp team getting caught out, but still living surprisingly with those resets.
They managed to get 2.
And they're on. I just noticed how that is water Shifu.
Yes.
Regardless, so good.
I love Water Shifu. I loved it from the start, as that is a triple kill for Cocodilo. That Gengar is going ham, and Gengar's gonna go, but Delphox gets the Buzzwole. Lissy gets the... There is just kills everywhere. The Delphox gets a triple kill. Did it get the quad? No, it did not. That is a massive team fight right there. Going to the back line, it does not. Gengar goes down as... It's gonna go down as well, as it is the only person left on the side of Super Squirtle Squad. All 5 members from the side of Super Squirtle Squad is down. Rayquaza is also gonna go down as well. Chunk just trying to get away here. Might get massive, as that is a massive rotation from... Yo, thank you guys for hanging out today. It is the Pokemon Unite Coronation League Week 7. We got some exciting matches today, and all I can say is thank you guys very much for sticking around. We're already in week 7. We only have 2 more weeks after this, and then we get into the playoff bracket. Again, next week I will be showcasing how we are going to be doing the playoff bracket and how exactly it's going to work, as possibly both teams this week could guarantee themselves as #1 spot for the side of Rayquaza and the side of Zapdos as well. So we're going to go ahead and show the standings. As of right now on the Zapdos side, we have War Legion 5-1, Waste Potential being 3-3, Team Aura Esports being 1-5, Unsung Heroes being 2-4, Magikarp Clan being 1-5, and also Elite Force being 1-5 as well. Now again, the top team in the Zapdos League will take the #1 seed of the Zapdos League, being or either #1 seed or #2 seed, depending on how the scoring goes between them and the side of Rayquaza. But again, I will go deep dived into what the process of that will be. So on the Rayquaza side, I definitely want to go ahead and say #teamdripp being 5-1, Jungle Griefers also being 5-1, Ikigai no Tsurugi being 6-0, Darkaura being 5-1, Super Squirtle Squad being 0-6, and Team Rocketo being 3-3. Yes, this is very dominant, so we have changed the way the tournament has worked, just due to the fact of how the Rayquaza side has just had a dominant force. Again, I had no idea that, this was all tip of the hat of basically team picking from going from side to side, depending on what it was for the where they're going to stand in the Zapdos or the Rayquaza side. So with that, I changed the way the tournament is running. Again, I will explain a lot of that going into next week, but we're going to go ahead and go into the versus screens here, and we have Magikarp Clan versus Darkaura, and this is going to be your first matchup. So kind of excited about that. Sorry about that. I think I'm lagging here. Hold on 1 second. Just double checking some things. Doesn't look like we should be lagging. Yeah. All right. Cool. But yeah. So on the side of this, we have Magikarp Clan versus darkaura. Again, this is kind of just Magikarp Clan being 1-5, darkaura being 5-1. Dominant teams on both sides, honestly. Can't really say much more or less. We definitely don't want Mahal being having that Dodrio. I don't really want him to have the Dodrio again. Would love to see them on other things, but we do have a lot more bans this week due to some bugs in the Unite game. Again, bugs being, you know, unfortunate. There's a lot of bugs in Pokemon Unite right now. I still have Scyther Scizor banned. We still have Sableye banned as well. I know Cram, people are saying it got fixed, but I'm still banning it this week just in case moments, and also for the longevity of the league. And Cram will be back next week to be actually eligible to be played. Comfy is eligible also to be played this week as well. Cram, Scyther Scizor, Sableye, and Delphox. Delphox apparently is having some bugs as well. And so, with all that said, 1-5, 5-1. We're going to possibly get into some picks and bans here in the next couple of minutes. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the rest of the games that we are going to be having today. Just letting the teams know. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and hide this real quick. We're gonna go to Unsung Heroes and War Legion Esports. Unfortunately, this game has been moved to a later date. Don't know exactly what the date is of yet. Unsung Heroes ended up having a unfortunate event to where they cannot show up tonight. So they will be, they talked to War Legion Esports. They were willing to go ahead and move their game to a later date, and I will get that soon. Now, with that being said, we have possibly the best game of the night. Ikigai no Tsurugi being 6-0, and hashtag Team Drip being 5-1. This is going to be the matchup of the week. Honestly, I believe this is probably about the best bet to go for. The only thing I can say is that may the best man win. Ikigai no Tsurugi can really take their first loss for the you know, in the league, and that will possibly be ended up being in a tie for their second seed or first seed. But if they win, this could end up being to where they automatically take second seed, first seed. It all depends on how darkaura does, and I believe it's darkaura and Team Drip, and actually Team Drip needs to win this. So that will be, again, next week. I'll explain a lot more of how that tournament is going to roll. But yeah, this is going to be your final match of the night, and I'm excited to say that. And yeah, we're going to possibly get into some more things here. Let's go ahead and talk about game number 1. There it goes. Magikarp Clan versus darkaura. Again, these are their records. I will have the records of the other teams on here. I just did not have the time, as I am by myself today, or at least for the first bit. Other than that, yeah, we're going to be going getting into some picks and bans here in the next 3 minutes. But I'm excited. Again, Magikarp Clan versus darkaura. I see, like, Magikarp Clan has been having some struggles as of late. Yes, they get the Rayquaza at the end about 75% of the time, but a lot of their issues come with that beginning game and that middle game. If they clean that up against Darkaura today, they can really be a powerhouse here in the league. They definitely know what they're doing. Picks and bans, they have it right. It's just with these the way the other things go, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Darkaura, again, being 5-1, been dominant this entire season, took out Jungle Griefers last week. So they moved up to 5-1, and Jungle Griefers is now 5-1. Big dominant win for Darkaura against Jungle Griefers. And yeah, it's going to be big bounce back from last week for Darkaura since they got the win in a Game 3 setting. Yeah, I'm interested to see how well they play tonight against Magikarp Clan. Like I said, Magikarp Clan bans very well and picks very well. Darkaura also bans and picks very well. It all becomes up to the beginning game and middle game for this Magikarp Clan, but as the end game, as you guys can already see from previous matches from Magikarp Clan, they've just been very, very dominant. So as we're going to go ahead and possibly get into picks and bans here, it's going to go ahead and start up right at the top of the hour, pretty much in one minute. Yeah, I'm very, very excited to see what we can go ahead and get into. As far as picks and bans, Magikarp Clan decided to go ahead and ban first, which is, really, really good, honestly. Very, very happy about that. Hopefully they start picks and bans here. Let them know they can go ahead and start when they are ready. But in the end, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the way this league has gone in the past 7 weeks. We've been very, very, very fortunate with the way that things have been going, and only upgrading from here. Season 2 has been announced as well, so we will be having a Season 2 going into the following weeks. But as I had said, Darkaura, you can't allow that Dodrio to happen, and they went ahead and banned that first, baby. Let's go. We're going into game number 1. Picks and bans for Magikarp Clan versus Darkaura. Darkaura said, no, we don't want to allow this Hoopo or the Clefable. They said, let's ban the healing as Delphox isn't available. It is banned. If you do exclamation point bans, it will tell you who all is banned for the week in the league for week 8 or week 7. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself, chat. Getting ahead of myself as a Magikarp Clan is going to go ahead and go into their second set of band, and I can only imagine them possibly, ban Mr. Mime, take Blissey for yourself. This could be a really huge pick for Magikarp Clan as they went ahead and take it. So for Darkaura on their side, they don't have the Dodrio. Urshifu being the number 1 pick, obviously. That is huge. Going into also Slowbro. Hold on 1 second, chat. Just want to make sure that I have this going. Definitely get your exclamation points for the teams that you want to root for. Exclamation point Magikarp for the side of Magikarp Clan, and exclamation point Darkaura for their side. Slowbro being picked, Urshifu being picked, Mamoswine Pikachu for the side of Magikarp Clan. So no tank yet, no jungler. They're like, hey, let's just figure out what they could, go ahead and pick for their 3rd pick and possibly their 4th pick, as they are going to go ahead and get into that. Darkaura. Let's see, what could they, Decidueye, yeah. I mean, they've been pretty dominant on the Decidueye side. This Slowbro, was definitely a pick to where Magikarp Clan couldn't pick it, to pick up this Urshifu. They're going to have a little bit of problems with this Urshifu unless they can CC it enough, as Pikachu is there. T-Tar being picked up on banned, I should say, banned for the side of Darkaura. Respectful banned, honestly. I don't see why they did it. I don't see Magikarp Clan possibly picking T-Tar, as it is only just a Blissey. Mew being banned on the side of Magikarp Clan. Really respectful ban there, as well as Darkaura is going to go ahead and get into their 4th pick. Here, let's see and opt to choose. They're obviously looking for a supporter. I mean, Eldegoss is probably there, honestly. You do have LD. You have Wigglytuff as well. You could go with another defender as being Snorlax to really protect with your Decidueye. But yeah, I would see either Wiggly or Eldegoss here. If not, you could definitely save it for your last pick and pick something really good here. For the side of Darkaura, I don't. You also need an attacker. Yeah, Eldegoss safe pick, honestly. It kind of, their timer was going down. No, we don't have the timer right now, as teams have been really good as far as their picks and bans now. But we will bring it back if they do have issues. Venusaur being picked up on the side of Magikarp Clan. I bet you they were probably looking into an Eldegoss Venu, to be honest, to really do some big boy damage on that Venu. Greninja being picked up for Magikarp for this Greninja. Just in case if it does, dive into this backline. You have the Heavy Slam opportunity. You also have your Unite to kind of get that full heal off as well. It's going, yeah, I don't know. This last pick, Glaceon. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the Glaceon pick. Very well done by the Magikarp Clan on their side. They have a lot of Pokemon, though, that really need that level 13, 14. As far as the Venu, Mamoswine, and Greninja, as they all get their plus moves at 13. For Darkaura, yeah, you have your plus move for Glaceon at 12, but you only have Decidueye and Urshifu to need to be 13. So, honestly, the Glaceon pick is kind of nice. I almost would have went maybe Ninetales. But no, Glaceon works. Glaceon does definitely work. As we are just waiting for them to go ahead and load up into the lobby here. Just waiting for them to get into the lobby. Once they get into the lobby, we can go ahead and get going. One second. Okay, yeah, we are just waiting for the teams to go ahead and get set up in the lobby. I did send it to them a long time ago, but they are, they're loading up in there now. But again, these two teams are going to be really, really good. Especially for the side of Magikarp Clan, having that Blissey could get that big Unite off onto this Greninja to really make it a big powerhouse. It also has an opportunity to also get the Venu, as that is a big powerhouse as well. Does Venu opt to go with the Solar Beam, though, is the question. I don't know if you really want to go Solar Beam against the Decidueye. I'd be okay with it, honestly. As you have the Pikachu there. I just realized Magikarp Clan does not have an all-rounder. As they have the Venu and Pikachu. Could be Pikachu support a little bit. Maybe a little bit of a Tinky or Pikachu by chance. I'm not entirely sure. It's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting from both sides. Greninja is going to be the issue, as we're going to go ahead and get into game number 1. We have Magikarp Clan versus Darkaura, game number 1 of week 7. see what exactly we're going to see here and what exactly we're going to get. Galadite on the Slowbro. Get Yoshi on the Glaceon, as that will be in the jungler. Rat Cube will be definitely there. You'll be at the bottom. It's going to be a lane Decidueye most likely. They could end up swapping where Raccoon goes into the jungle. But on the other side, we have Janjai as the Greninja. That's definitely going to be in the jungle. Kadam is actually an all-rounder, so he's going to be up top with Servaneth. I would probably put Shadow with Servaneth. Actually, yeah, that's Shadow with Servaneth being at the top lane, possibly with the Kadam and Black Soul being on the bottom lane. But we'll see where they all roll out, as this is game number 1. Magikarp Clan versus Darkaura. Very, very excited as we are in week 7. Go, baby, let's get it. Let's see where they start off here. This was kind of like where I was thinking, yeah, Pikachu and Mamo being on the same side. That's going to be a deadly duo for this Kung-Fu, and Eldegoss going to be top lane here. As I said before, Rowlet being on the bottom side with the Slowpoke. Wasn't really sure where the Slowpoke would have went, but the Eldegoss is in the jungle. Gonna go ahead and take that. There is no jungle invade, as we're gonna go ahead and see who gets that, and that will be, I believe, Black Soul got that, as Kadam is just already level 4. That EXP share is definitely hitting, and it's hitting hard. Raccoon trying to do everything he can. He misses. Kadam misses that. Going to be interesting, as we're going to go ahead and get into the top lane here. That does go to the side of the Eldegoss. Eldegoss now level 4. Janjai is getting into the top lane here. Let's see what it does. Nope. Opted to roll down bottom to come down and to help out with this Get Yoshi down here as well. Let's see, Get Yoshi went down to the bottom, so does Janjai. Janjai is level 5. Get Yoshi is level 4. So it doesn't get much. Got only a little bit of a little bugger, but level 4 for the Blissey. Blissey's now going to be able to heal and out heal for the whole team, as there is a fight up top. Servaneth trying to get to Mahal. Mahal on its Urshifu. Going to be interesting, as Shadow X does secure. They definitely get that little cheeky stuff going, as Mahal's already level 5. Level 5 for this Urshi, and this Urshi is just dominating this top lane. Looking to possibly try to get that steal, and yes, it does with the Scold. Unfortunate for that Venu. Venu needs everything possible for it, as we're going to go ahead and get into the 8 o'clock. Bees in the middle, or the Swablues and Alterias as they are now. Big Electro Ball from Shadow X, a huge stun, but the Mamoswine does go down. Everybody's in the back line here. The Eldegoss goes down as well, but does Janjai get it? No, it does not. Black Soul coming in for the heals. Kadam trying to do whatever it can to start getting some leveled up. Leveled up it should. So getting some heals off. It is level 5, but the Slowbro's level 6, and this Venu needs to be 7. Needs to be 7, as that is a massive arrow from Ratcube, as they went ahead and got the jungle. It was a split jungle, I believe, as Ratcube did take that second rotation. Now the Glaceon is in there for the 3rd rotation. Here comes the top lane, as we're going to go ahead and get set up with this bottom objective. It is a Registeel, which is going to be massive for whatever team gets this. And let's go ahead and see who gets to start off here. A nice big Ice Fang. That goes down. Huge takedown. But they've already started up the objective and nobody was there. Glaceon gets the Unite. But so does Janjai. Janjai does take down one. Doesn't get down another. But he was just all there by himself. Nobody else was there. Pikachu going down very low. Gets a massive pick. There goes the huge arrow from the Decidueye. Decidueye does not connect. Big Skull takes down Blissey, gets another arrow straight across Mahal, just doing Mahal things, pushing off them so they get the score, and yes, they do, and they take down that node. Big, massive, massive arrows for... replays are on. What? World? There's the replays, chat. I'm so sorry. Some reason they were not on, and there it is as they take down that node. So sorry about that. Another arrow. Arrow does not connect. Misses it just widely. That arrow definitely connects as it finds Shadow X. Didn't even know he was there. Rakube looking for another big snipe. As this Venusaur is only level 8. Big uppercut from Mahal. Looking to try to take down this Regieleki. Big Unite coming from Rakube as well, as it is just hitting everybody. Another Unite from the Glaceon. Here comes the Unite from the Urshifu as 1 goes down, 2 goes down, 3 goes down. Can they get the 4th as Kadama is going to possibly go down, and that is a team wipe ace for the side of darkaura. Big, massive overcap there. Plus 12 on that overcap. Not too bad, not too shabby. As they're going to go ahead and take down this Regieleki and let it just walk down their lane. Darkaura looking very, very dominant here. As Slowbro's been kind of just on the bottom, just doing Slowbro things. Level 10 now. As Black Soul is in there, trying to secure some of its own farm. The objective is up, and it is another Registeel. Kadama is there. Rakube is going to look for another pick. Doesn't get it, as the rest of the team of Magikarp Clan isn't there, but they're looking to try to possibly unite as the Slowbro catches the Venusaur, and a huge unite. Gets the full heal off. Doesn't get any more stuns. Doesn't get any more CC. And gets away for free, but the Blissey does go down. Mahal doing Mahal things. Shadow X looking to kind of pick something off here. Misses that, but does get the rest of that, as there's going to be a fight down bottom. Rakube is there. Janjai gets hit. So does Black Soul Jin. Black Soul Jin does get hit as well, as they know that he's sitting there. Rakube is just picking him and picking him and picking him. All that's got to do is just get those little picks, and those little picks it will. They're trying to get set up. It looks like they're just trying to, you know, block them off from being able to get to that node, get some XP going their way. So they're going to go ahead and just go ahead and go and secure their own farm here, as there are bees that just spawned. Eldegoss looking like it's going to try to steal some and take some. It will. Can't stop them. Is trying to stop them from getting it. You can do it. As they got their levels. See, their levels are doing pretty good. Level 12 on the Greninja. Only level 12 on the Urshifu. And level 11 on the Decidueye. So the Decidueye, they're really not doing much as far as farm, but it does get a huge pick on that Pikachu, and that's all it needed. There's another arrow from the side of Rakube. Rakube just trying to take down this Regieleki like it was nothing, but Get Yoshi just one-shots. That gets a double kill for Get Yoshi on this Glaceon. Does it get another kill? And it looking like it will. And this is going to be a huge fight, as all members for the side of Magikarp Clan are down. Venu being up. Pikachu's trying to look like it's trying to get something, but there's a quadra kill by Get Yoshi. Rakube already knows where they're at. Just trying to get some little pick off here. Gets another huge snipe for Kadam. There's another snipe. Widely missed, but Imho just one-shots that Mamoswine. As Mamoswine goes down, Pikachu is forced to unite. The Blissey unites as well, but takes down the Eldegoss, which is massive. But the Janjai goes down on the opposite side and gets picked up by the Galadite. There goes 1, there goes 2, there goes 3. As all members now are down for the Magikarp Clan, and there is the Rayquaza just full for free. And they're just going to get it. There is game number 1 for Dark Aura. Can there be a big push from the side of Magikarp Clan to go ahead and take it on with more? There goes one person down. Can there be another one? Big group fight here, which is nice. Mamoswine trying to take down this. Does it get it, as it's only 494 to 30. If all, and you need all 5 of these members to score here, as this could be a really, really close game. Try to get some big overcap here. This is massive, as that is 48, 56, 494 to 150, as they're going to try to get some more scores. There is 100, though. A Hondo Burger from Imhal. Imhal does get that off. Rakube looks like it might go down, as that is a massive unite from the Eldegoss and catches it out early. Imhal gets a huge stun and one-shot KOs that Greninja, as it gets a double kill now from the Pikachu. Gets a big unite knock-up. Gets a triple kill. And the Venusaur goes down as well. Game 1 goes to the side of Dark Aura. Imhal just doing Mahal things, and that was amazing. Amazing gameplay.
Time's up.
We're going to go ahead and look at the battle data here. 252 to 594. Magikarp Clan did have a good way. They did very well. John Jai was kind of all by itself, though, in the back line. Didn't really be able to do much, as there was no backup from the other side. Mela going down. The Venu pick, I think, was okay. But I think at this point you have to ban pretty much this Urshi. I think you leave the Mr. Mime and you ban Urshi. But other than that, very big solid game. They are opting to go ahead and ban first, but here is the damage, as I am clearing the board here. Okay. 70k from the side of Dark Aura on that get Yoshi for the Glaceon. 86k from Rakube. A lot of big boy damage on this Dark Aura side. Big game 1. Honestly. Very nice. Couple of things is obviously Janjai being caught out in the back. Got united by that slow row. Very well grouped together. Mamo tried to go in by itself as well. Mamo didn't have a big game. Ice Fang is good, yes, but Ice Crash can slow down and has that area effect, as Ice Fang is just a single target. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into game number 2. We're going to get ahead and go into game number 2. Picks and bans are set and ready to go. Magikarp Clan went ahead and opted to ban first again. So hopefully we can see that. As no other, Dodrio being banned from the side of Magikarp Clan definitely doesn't want to give Mahal its number 1 Pokemon, but Mahal has a huge group of them, as Hoopa being banned as well, going into its next ban, Clefable being banned. Now for Magikarp Clan, this is the issue. Do you ban Urshifu? Obviously, just take him out of the match, take him out of the game, and just take Blissey for yourself at least, and let them have Mr. Mime, or you take Mr. Mime again behind it and leave out that Mamo. There's a lot of options for the side of Magikarp Clan, as they think the Glaceon did a lot more things, as Wigglytuff was picked on the side of Magikarp Clan. Wigglytuff being a #1 pick, I don't know, as that leaves like Slowbro and Blissey for the side of Darkaura, as they take Slowbro, Urshifu. So no Blissey just as yet. Magikarp Clan could opt to take it right here, but they could take a couple other Pokemon, as I probably would have took Urshifu for myself for Magikarp Clan, but again, they might have not been taking it, as Blastoise is getting picked up from Magikarp Clan. Big pick on that. And Guardy. Guardy being very, very valuable as of late, has very, very high damage count and damage numbers if you can get some of its stacks. As Decidueye is picked up on the side of Darkaura as well. Nothing really being changed except for that Glaceon ban. Darkaura. Interesting picks. Interesting picks so far. Looking to go into the Mew. Mew being banned on the side of Magikarp Clan. I don't really like that, but Blissey being banned on the side of Darkaura, which is nice. Snorlax being picked up from the side of Darkaura. Let's see. Magikarp Clan has some few options that they could choose here. Do you get another defender and make you grab Aegislash? Aegislash, good pickup, I would say the least, but the Slowbro is going to be obviously a big issue for this Aegislash. And Gengar. So Blastoise is possibly going to be Surf Hydro Pump. Very, very good side for Blastoise. Not a big tank though, as Decidueye can really hurt him, so can this Urshifu. You definitely got to dive onto this Decidueye and onto this Urshi and kill them quick. If you could probably get, as Sylveon gets picked up on the side of Darkaura, very, very good high sustain for that Sylveon. Yeah, this is going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Magikarp Clan. I like what they are going and what they're going after for the side of Magikarp Clan. And for the side of Darkaura, they kind of just had every pick kind of fall into their lap. That Urshifu and that Decidueye being picked up, as Magikarp Clan opted to take the Blastoise and Gardevoir. Very, very interesting to say the least on that, as we are going to go ahead and get into the lobby here. Waiting for them to invite me, possibly. Don't think I have the other. That's too many numbers. Hold on 1 second, chat. Never mind, there we go. Okay. As we are waiting for them, we'll quick, and after that we'll get into game number 2, Darkaura versus Magikarp Clan. Wiggly being a #1 pick, again, on the side of Magikarp Clan. Big pick, and hopefully this pick really works out for them. Really, really hoping this Wiggly pick is a great #1 pick, to be honest. Sylveon also on the side of Darkaura being a good pick as well. All right, both sides are ready, and we're going to go ahead and get into game #2. Darkaura versus Magikarp Clan. Darkaura taking game #1. Let's see what they opt to go into here. No Comfy just as yet, as Comfy is available. Exclamation point bans for bans this week. Janjai taking the Gengar, Servanath taking the Aegislash, as Black Soul Gen, who was the Blissey last game, takes the Blastoise, as Kadam is your Wigglytuff. And Shadow X being the Gardevoir. Get Yoshi on a Decidueye instead. Rat Cube onto the Sylveon, as expected. Galadite on this Snorlax is going to have some big blocks here. Dara said it right. Let's go, Magikarp Clan MC, as we are ready to go. Game #2, Magikarp Clan versus a Darkaura, getting them boosted, as Janjai should. And so could head and teleport right towards that Xatu. As we have Ratcube actually taking the jungle for the first bit, but M-Hall taking the damage. It goes to the... Very confused here, chat, as I don't know exactly. I want to get back into the competitive scene 100%, but that right there is a little weird, as Get Yoshi gets caught out. Can it go down? Shadow X might be trying to do too much, as Ratcube is there. Could have got the pick onto that Gardevoir. Good thing it backed up. Very big on the rotations here. Kind of big, as Mahal is already level 4. Maybe that's why they gave him close to that damage buff, to kind of get this level 5. It does turn into the Urshi, and it is the Dark Urshi. Very interesting on the way those levels worked out. Wigglytuff is already up. Jungler is there. So is a 3v3 down bottom. Snorlax could go down, and yes, it does. Janjai just trying to do as much as it can. It might be overextended here. Kadam trying to get maybe the Sing. Does catch Ratcube here. Gets the Sing, gets another kill. Can Janjai gets a triple kill, cleans up that bottom, does get a huge, but it's gonna go down here to the Snorlax. Snorlax big on them punchers. Let's go ahead and go top. We have the Squirtle taking out that ball toy. So sorry, that was my daughter there, chat. Absolutely love her to death, as Minhall is trying to do everything they can possibly. But this middle is going to Darkaura, as here comes the top lane. The bottom lane shows up as well, and that is a huge, massive, nice going off on that. Blaxel Jen is going to go down as well. Very interesting to see, to say the least, as this top node is probably going to go down here. Aegislash trying to do what they can. I should say Doublade, as Janjai goes in and is going in pretty well, as that is a takedown, but that is one down as well for Servanath. Can Servanath get the enough healing? No, it does not, as that top node does go down. But on the bottom end, they're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good on the bottom end. They take down the bottom node as well for this first objective. Now they don't have anything to back up onto. So whoever can get into this Decidueye, it's going to be running, and it's going to be running for a while. So they're going to have to definitely protect it, as Minhall is only level 7 this time going into this fight. as everybody else is kind of there. Shadow X being level 8, Janjai being level 8 as well. It's not a Gengar just yet, but we do have a massive snipe, triple snipe from Yoshi. Just takes out 3 of them, just makes them start backing up, and that is not good. Snorlax gonna go and look for a big poke here, and yes, they do get those Registeel. Nice zoning from this Snorlax, as Gengar is in the back, and it's in the back for free. Looking for that Decidueye, trying to get from the back end. Misses the Sing, but it's gonna go down here now, as the rest of the team is like, oh, you tried to get one on us, and now we're gonna go and take you down, as Ratcube has a double kill. Looking to the top lane here. Black Soul Gen. Looking like they're trying to just get something here. Huge Surf. Kind of a little bit of the whiff, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Level difference here is not that bad. It's really not. As Urshifu just hit its 9. You do have the Guardy ult right now. You have Gengar ult. If you can just get this Blastoise ult as well, you're going to be looking really nice going into this top fight, as they had just started it. Got a huge push. Can it get more? No, that's a huge Sing. That's a huge Sing, though. Does catch that, but that is a miss Unite from Shadow X, as the rest of the team is going to go possibly take down the Snorlax. Snorlax is level 9, gets a massive Unite off. Just to get the takedown, the rest of the team cannot act upon that. But the Gengar's in the background, and in the back it whiz. But that is a massive Unite from the Urshifu. Urshifu takes down that Gengar, trying to come into the backline, but no help. Absolutely no help. So shout out daughter. Yo, appreciate that. Raptor arms. Absolutely love my daughter. And she loves her daddy. Next Unite player, I guarantee you. Nothing really going on here. We have 5 seconds left going into this next objective. What can it be? And it is another Registeel. Registeel just being a great addition. And it's gonna give a lot of defense towards the side of Darkaura. Wesley's trying to do whatever it can so he can get some levels here, and it does get a couple of those. It's still level 9 though. The rest of this team is level 10 and 11, as they're looking like they're gonna try to push this. And push this, they might. Blastoise trying to hold off as much as they can. It should have united there. It would have been a great unite, as this node is possibly going to go down with a massive overkill. Oh, 31. Gengar trying to do whatever it can. Gets taken down as well, as there goes the 40 points from Can't Stop Him. Good little surf. Aegislash got some points up top. Snorlax looking, trying to steal some farm from them as well. Guardy takes off whatever they can from the Indeedee. The rest of the team starts backing up, as we have 3:35 left into the match, and the next objective is up in 15 seconds. Nothing else really going on. The whole side of Magikarp Clan right now is level 10 and 11. Big water gun, but that is a huge, massive knockup punch from Imhal, and this is going to be insane, as Urshifu is just dominating right now. This could be a great snipe from Get Yoshi. Gets that, but serving up does miss off on that. Regieleki is down to half health, and there goes the Snorlax. Snorlax is down, but this Get Yoshi's taking out whatever it can, and these snipes are massive, as 1, 2, 3, 4 players down on the side of Magikarp Clan, and this could be a clean wipe slate for this Regieleki to go down. It is regenerating health. Thank you, Regieleki. Opt to do it. They should probably just go ahead and get all the farm on the map anyway, as that is a good thing. Regieleki does go down as well, as walking towards their tier 2. Taking down the Regieleki. It does. 6 seconds left, as Regice gets taken out from the side of Darkaura. 1 second. Rayquaza is up and running, and they are shredding it, and they are shredding it well, as that is a massive unite from the Decidueye. It's half health, And there takes down 2. Attack here is 4 people dead. Wiggly goes down. All 5 members now from the Magikarp clan go down, as this is possibly the end of game number 2. Trying to get in. There goes 1 hundo. There goes 2 hundo. There's another hundo. 3 hundo goes down. It's 556 to 198. Magikarp clan can take a big team fight here going in. They just got to get 1. They do get 1 pick.
You can do it.
Yoshi does have a lot of shield here, as Servanat's gonna go ahead and let him go. Does get the little cheeky 34 in, as they're looking to start pushing here. Good 16 there as well. They're just looks like they're gonna just try to let this take and let them take it, as that is more points. It's just little chunk change. 596 to 338. Massive snipe from the Decidueye. Gets 1, gets 2 on the snipe. There's a unite from the Decidueye. Takes 1, takes 2, and there's the whole team wipe from Magikarp clan, as all 5 members are going to start walking up the middle for game number 2. Darkaura taking it. They're trying to go and score some more points, as points do matter. We're going into the overall take at the bottom, as that is a 30 burger going in. $626, $338. The Wiggly kind of worked out. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it was game breaking. And I just messed up to where I couldn't even see the scores. Hopefully, we can go into. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? I forgot. It's not rankings. Is it rankings? No, it's not rankings. It's not rankings. Practice. Chat, help me out here. I might be underneath this. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. I don't want y'all looking at like everything here. Just looking. Battle record. Oh, that is not it. Don't think I can see the battle record. So sorry about that, chat. As that is definitely my fault. And my fault alone. So sorry about that. And we can't see the damage numbers. But Darkaura making a dominant game 1 and 2. M-Hall doing M-Hall things. Rat Cube and the Decidueye definitely played in a big factor going into this match as well. And that was honestly really, really good for their side. Yeah, I kind of have like no other words as far as what exactly had happened. But we're going to go ahead and go into some highlights here as I try to set up for the next match. Gengar is going ham, and Gengar's going to go, but Delphox gets the Buzzwole. Lissy gets the... There is just kills everywhere as the Delphox gets a triple kill. Did it get the quad? No, it did not. That is a massive team fight right there. Go into the back line. It does not. Gengar goes down as... It's going to go down as well, as it is the only person left on the side of Super Squirtle Squad. All 5 members from the side of Super Squirtle Squad is down. Rayquaza is also going to go down as well. Chunk just trying to get away here. Might get massive, as that is a massive rotation from the Sylveon, as they said, okay, we can have 5-man bottom too, or 4-man bottom as well, as that is a double kill for Robs. Massive
They
rotation.
secure it.
Plaza goes to the side of EXP Elite Force. Unfortunate, as some Hondos might be going in. We actually might not even see any, as this Delphox is chasing his Mamo. There it goes. Quadra kill for Galactic.
Flip it and rock. There's a fluffy tail to try and rip it. They do have the. They do get the confirm with the Delphox. Still fire.
And now to try to get more to as fast as possible. Yep, Cinderace securing that, and there's only a Dragapult left. Cocodrilo is gonna go down to
the bottom Reggie. This is one of the many reasons why you wanna prioritize Hoopa, especially because of the buffs that recently got changed.
And they secure the Regieleki as well. So Hoopa, start picking it, might want to start banning it. It was getting another team fight right in the middle. Now the Urshifu's going to go down, and look at all that damage from the side of wasted potential.
Wow. That was well done by wasted potential. To put the Delphox hold the pressure so much, you know, zoning.
Really good showing. Yeah, really good showing by the Delphox. Jungle invading Palmer's one more time. They don't manage to secure the blue buff. Run, Palmer!
Wow, it was 4 or 3 that they're on the jungle trying to stop, like left for gold. Like there was no one coming. At the very last second he came in. They almost got the kill.
Yeah, Cocodrilo trying to do whatever he can, but the Palmer Credence taking him down with the Bullet Seed.
Get 200 points here. They could potentially bring it back.
Seeing a Umai move actually going in from the mine, and they take care of the Cinderace. 10 seconds left on the board. Green ET trying to go back, but not being able to make it on time. Meal Jess actually goes down, and we are seeing the Mammoth just to seal the deal, getting an extra 74 just in case. Team Rocket. The 8-minute mark, and we are seeing the composition actually pay some dividends, getting the majority of Altaris and Swablues.
Leaded huge Decidueye arrow to get that pick on it. Almost gets the Dragonair as well.
Did you manage to get the Eldegoth, but it's not going to be that much experience. Like you steal. Oh my god, the Spirit Shackle secures it over the Duraludon.
Much value. Multiple arrows just being pierced into their back line and front line. There was like multiple, like 2 or 3 hits on each of those arrows.
Move. The Unite move actually coming in from this mine. Unite move also used. Oh boy. It's going to be pretty difficult for Team Rocket side if they don't manage to get that T-Tar. Do whatever they can.
And he gets it. Yep. This Decidueye is back at bottom.
Eldegoth is
not making time.
Eldegoth is low one more time. The recovery is going to be in there. John Jai not being able to secure the kill on Glaceon because Rezia was right there with a triple kill onto the Charizard. Not being able to secure the kill on Glaceon because Rezia was right there with a triple kill onto the Charizard.
Oh man, that is rough for Magikarp clan picking up the 3K there.
And Rezia one more time. Putting in the work, no amount of damage possible. This is the problem if you're running this comp. Jumping and doing the best that they can to actually get some stuff going.
I'll poke them and win those fights.
We group up one more time to Rakula, just in the middle of everybody. GT securing that kill, and we're going into another team fight. They do manage to take care of Chunti, but Yang Jai trying to do the best that he can. Not quite going to be enough.
Shredding the Crosslock China coming, and they're also catching out the Dartrix, I believe. 1 HP? Yeah. Okay.
Now H slash. Abito trying to run away as much as possible to focus ban, and a double kill done by Rezia. It's a double. 21 and 3. Roy is gonna stack at least a little bit. 6 points, and now with the extra. Oh no!
Nothing you can do there as a Decidueye.
No, that's a side duck play. I'm sorry, Yanjai. Actually using Drill Pack to push in the Regieleki.
To the Magikarp team getting caught out, but still living surprisingly with those resets.
Managed to get 2.
And they're on. Oh, I just noticed my bad. It's water shoes.
Yes.
Regardless, so good.
I love Water Shifu. I loved it from the start as that is a triple kill for Crocodilo. That Gengar is going ham and Gengar's gonna go, but Delphox gets the Buzzwole. Lissy gets the there is just kills everywhere as the Delphox gets a triple kill. Did it get the quad? No, it did not. That is a massive team fight right there. Go into the back line, it does not. Gengar goes down as is gonna go down as well as it is the only person left on the side of Super Squirtle Squad. All 5 members for the side of Super Squirtle Squad is down. Rayquaza is also going to go down as well. Chomp just trying to get away here. Might get massive as that is a massive rotation from the Sylveon as they said, okay, we can have 5-man bottom too or 4-man bottom as well as that is a double kill for Robs. Massive rotation. Rayquaza goes to the side of EXP Elite Force. Unfortunate. As some Hondos might be going in. We actually might not even see any as this Delphox is chasing his Mamo. There it goes. Quadra kill for Galactic.
Flip it and
rock.
There's a fluffy tail to try and rip it. They do have the... They do get the confirm with the Delphox. Still fire.
And now to try to get more to as fast as possible. Yep, Cinderace securing that, and there's only a Dragapult left. Crocodilo is gonna go down to
the bottom Reggie. This is one of the many reasons why you want to prioritize Hoopa, especially because of the buffs that recently got changed.
And they secure the Regieleki as well. So Hoopa, start picking it, might want to start banning it. It was getting another team fight right in the middle. Now the Yoshifu's going to go down, and look at all that damage from the side of wasted potential.
Wow. That was well done by wasted potential. To put the Delphox under pressure so much, you know, zoning.
Really good showing. Yeah, really good showing by the Delphox. Jungle invading Palmer's one more time. They don't manage to secure the blue buff. Run, Palmer!
Wow, it was 4 or 3 that they're on the jungle trying to stop, like left for gold. Like there was no one coming. At the very last second he came in. They almost got the kill.
Yeah, Crocodilo trying to do whatever he can, but the Palmer Credence taking him down with the Bullet Seed.
They get 200 points here. They could potentially bring it back.
We're seeing a Humanity move actually going in from the mine, and they take care of the Cinderace. 10 seconds left on the board. Green ET trying to go back, but not being able to make it on time. Meal Jess actually goes down, and we are seeing the Mamoswine just to seal the deal, getting an extra 74 just in case. Team Rocket. At the 8-minute mark, and we are seeing the composition actually pay some dividends, getting the majority of Altaris and Swablues.
Huge Decidueye arrow to get that pick on it. Almost get to see the Dragonair as well.
Did you manage to get the Eldegoss, but it's not going to be that much experience. Like you steal. Oh my god, the Spirit Shackle secures it over the Duraludon.
Much value. Multiple arrows just being pierced into their back line and front line. It was like multiple, like 2 or 3 hits on each of those arrows.
Move. The Unite move actually coming in from his mind. Unite move also used. Oh boy. It's going to be pretty difficult for Team Rocket side if they don't manage to get that T-Tar. Do whatever they can.
And he gets it. Yep. This Decidueye is back at bottom.
Eldegoss is
not making time.
Eldegoss is low one more time. The recovery is going to be in there. John Jai not being able to secure the kill on Glaceon because Rezia was right there with a triple kill onto the Charizard. Jai not being able to secure the kill on Glaceon because Rezia was right there with a triple kill onto the Charizard.
Oh man, that is rough for Magikarp clan picking up the 3K there.
And Rezia one more time. Putting in the work, no amount of damage possible. This is the problem if you're running this comp, jumping and doing the best that they can to actually get some stuff going.
I'll poke them and win those fights.
The group up one more time to Rakura, just in the middle of everybody. GT securing that kill, and we're going into another team fight. They do manage to take care of Chunti, but Yan Jai trying to do the best that he can. Not quite gonna be enough.
Shredding the Frost China coming, and they're also catching out the Dartrix, I believe. 1 HP? Yeah. Okay. Let
Now
Rage.
H slash Obito trying to run away as much as possible to focus ban and a double kill done by Rezia.
Huge
double.
punish with it.
21 and 3. Roy is gonna stack at least a little bit. 6 points, and now with the extra. Oh no!
Not much you can do there as a decidueye.
No, that's a side duck play. I'm sorry, Yunjai.
Thank you guys very much for hanging out, chilling out. This is the Pokemon Unite Coronation League Week 7, as we have two teams that aren't going to be playing today for this 8 o'clock matches. So we're going to be playing some fun matches right now. Well, scrim matches, I should say, between Magikarp Clan and hashtag teamdripp. Hashtag teamdripp is missing a player. So Get Yoshi decided that they're going to go and play with him. I don't care. None of this is going to be recorded for the side of the Coordination League for this, but we are going to go ahead and use the draft and pick system that Pokemon Unite has impacted into their game. We will not be using our draft and pick system as far as the league. So it's going to be exciting to see different mods, obviously, and so they're going to go ahead and do their ban systems and do their picks as they like. And yeah, let's get it. Very, very excited again. Waiting on them again. And I'm just going to go ahead and start it as they are getting into their picks. And ban phase is live. Let's go ahead and see what they do. Again, this is a fun match between Magikarp Clan versus hashtag teamdripp. Again, ban phase, 16 seconds left on the clock. Very excited as far as how they use their picks and bans. They will be using the way that UCS does their bans. So they are doing as they got Urshifu and Crustle banned on the side of hashtag team. Anime Eagle taking that Blastoise Greninja. Decidueye and Pikachu being picked up on their side. Sorry, chat. I'm going to be eating a little bit. I'm super hungry. Absol getting picked up. As Get Yoshi does get the cram preparation phase, it does go in effect so that they can move their Pokemon any way that they would like, giving Pokemon to certain players. As it looks like Squirtle's on the Mew. Saucy asking, can somebody pick Blastoise? They did end up picking Blastoise as we are going into just a fun game. Like I said, this can be game number 1 if you guys would like. We can go into game number 2, game 3, game 4. Black Soul doesn't seem like they really know where they're going yet, as they are just having fun. Durakua taking that Rowlet down the bottom lane. huge little burn there. Surprised we're not seeing a whole lot of healing. A little bit of protect the president's type deal. As that is a massive surf from that Mew. It looks like Axel again, looking like it's just gonna have some fun here. Ooh, so sorry, chat. Oh, so sorry, Chad. I had a huge, yeah. Clefable getting that huge surf as Zhangzhai went ahead and gone up to the top, got the Squirtle. Huge hurricane gets the shadow to where it's probably gonna go down here. Big, massive electro ball. Zhangzhai gets the kill onto that Cram. Wasn't even ready. Squirtle going up to the top, might take down Zhangzhai here. It's gonna look like it gets a big tackle from that Squirtle. Squirtle does take it down. Beetle is the Dragonair. Cloud does go down. Oh, Cloud has the Cram. Okay. Big surf from Animated Eagle takes it down as the whole team is here in the middle. Get Yoshi trying to take out as much as they can, but it looks like it might go down to this Dura, but no, it does not. As Get Yoshi doesn't get out, the rest of the team does come down, but that's a huge hurricane from the Cram as Cram is get picked up. There's one, there's two. Does it get a third? And no, it doesn't. A Shadow takes that down, and there goes it. The pick from the Cramorant. Trying to get Animated Eagles 28 off. Big surf, double surf on that Blaxogen. There goes the 24 points. Yes, it does. As Durku is trying to do as much as possible, but here comes another surf as one goes down, and there goes another. The wanted posters are just posting everywhere as Cloud just got a double kill. Zhangzhai on this Absol pick here, doing very, very absolutely amazing. Sorry, chat had to do it. Looks like they're going to go ahead and prioritize this Regieleki as they're going to get the bottom Reggie for free. Oh, saw the Pikachu. There it goes down as Durko tried to get a huge snipe, but Blaxogen gets the gravity down. But Raptor Arms is going to go down here. Big Unite from Get Yoshi, but it doesn't do anything as Get Yoshi does go down, but it did take the Decidueye with them as that is a massive surf, but it looks like this Regieleki is going to go down and going to go down hard. Is this Dragon Rush, so I'm surprised I didn't opt to try to go and take like Comfy or also another Blissey, but that is a massive Unite from this Cram as Cram does go down in its Unite from the Absol. Pikachu does also go down from hashtag Squirtle. Squirtle takes it, but here's a big Unite, got the block. Beetle going ham with this. As Dragonite does get the Unite off, but it does get United from the Slowbro. Slowbro takes it down off of its Unite. Also trying to stop as much as it can and much as possible. Blastoise with a massive Unite, gets a two-man knockup, was trying to get the res, gets the surf to go across. 13 goes in, as it could possibly get another 40. No, it doesn't. This Absol is trying to do as much as possible, and it just ain't getting it done. Here comes Dragonite. Cut Dragonite from the back end. They do take down the Clefairy as possible, but the Beetle is just working hard on a Pokemon that's going to be able to get out from over there. Pikachu does come up, but there is... The Pikachu goes down with Duracula with those massive snipes, but there goes down another. Just fight after fight after fight as Get Yoshi takes the final kill, but finally gets this node taken down. Blastoise looking for another cheeky off score, trying to get this full on stacks with a nice little Santa hat. Love the skins. Skins play for games, chat. Zhangzhai looking to try to get this buff here. Gets that off, gets the full heal, but takes that down. Big Unite from Get Yoshi. 1 goes down, 2 goes down, 3 goes down. Can it get a Quadra? As that's probably not going to happen with the Pikachu. Yes, it does get a Quadra kill for Get Yoshi on this Greninja. Both teams are trying to get set up for here at the top objective, as Regieleki is up and running. Massive Unite from the Cram, as it did get the eject button off, and it's trying to get as much as it can, as Decidueye is going to get attacked by the Regieleki. Regieleki does go down for hashtag Team Drip. Absol now looking for something. Tries to get it. Abito. No Hurricane Connect. Looks like they're trying to get some scores down bottom. Nice little defend from this Pikachu. Everybody else up top, though, as this could possibly go in. It does. 1 goes down. Another 1 goes down. Black Soldier needs to just go ahead and get this a second one, as there goes down the Clefable. Cloud goes ahead and gets that break. 309, as there is another fight in the middle. John Jai looking.
Don't give up.
Massive heal. Big snipe from Darkaura. Almost gets it. As Greninja's trying to score here. Does get away. Doesn't get the score off. Here looking to try to hit 13. Does hit 13. Dragonite also hits 13. Jean-Jai needs to hit 13 here as well, and they'd be looking at a great start, as you only have 15 and 14 on the other side. Okay, Yoshi looking, trying to still get some more little cheeky scores. Doesn't know where the rest of the teams are at, and it is going to get a 50 banger here. On to their base. Black Soldier gonna go ahead and retreat. Not gonna get there in time. Is probably going to keep an eye on to this Greninja, as 1 team does go down. Sorry about that, chat. As another 1 goes down. Blastoise gets a Unite. 3 members down. Darkaura trying to go down as well. There goes down another, and Blastoise gets a triple kill. And it looks like this Rayquaza is going to go down. Will try to come in. Gets the gravity in. Pikachu looking to go in as well. Gets a little Electro Ball going. Level 14 Pikachu. Unite from the Cram. Oxel's still looking to go. Decidueye ults. Does get it with the snipe. Magikarp Clan never letting us down, as 1 member is down, 2 members down, 3 members, 4 members down for the side of hashtag Team Drip. 1 minute left to go. Gonna have to get a big goal here. 62 goes in. 62 at the top goes in. Another 40 burger goes in. This 100 has to go in, as it's not gonna get it in. 398 to 464. Any other members have a yes? It does. Black Soldier might be able to get in there, as it's gonna have to get in there quick. Darkaura also has points. Kind of showed itself, as they are getting chasing down this Absol, and this Absol trying to get away. There goes 1. Graham walked away. Graham's looking to try to go score. Pikachu trying to score as well. They need to get a score off here. Darkaura just running down the lane. There goes 1. There goes another 22. There's 44. That was 64 points. I don't know if that was enough. They needed that Dragonite to hit the hundo. It's going to be a close game. 462 to 464. Couldn't ask for any more. Very, very, very big there. As Magikarp Clan versus hashtag teamdripp. And again, I got lost out of it. Can't see the damage from both, but that was absolutely amazing. I'm just letting the teams know that they can run another if they would like. It is entirely up to them if they opt to go ahead and do it. If not, we will probably try to get a some viewers in. Maybe a team versus some viewers, or if a viewer has a team, they can go ahead and get in here as well. But we'll see what the teams say and give them a choice and give them the chance. As that was a very, very close match. Awesome to see both teams duke it out for fun. And duke it out for fun they will. $254 to $252. Or $454 to $452. What an awesome match. What an awesome match. If that what's it called? If that Dragonite scored, it would have been a whole different story. MC would have got it away. Good flip by MC. Good flip by MC. Oh, by the way, whoever is listening right now as far as chat, be on the lookout. During a tournament, I got some codes. And I'm not going to tell you guys what kind of codes I have, because I have some special things that I actually got together for the final tournament for the first season of the league. I'm hoping to bring them on as sponsors going into season 2. But I do want to say, one of them involves food, which everybody loves food. Hopefully it's in your area. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much nationally known. But yeah, I definitely want to count that one out for one. For number 2, I have other codes, possibly for some Unite stuff. Possibly for some Pokemon IRL stuff. Possibly for if anybody plays the Pokemon TCG Live as well. I have a lot of stuff to give away throughout the entire tournament. Finals day is going to be the food part. And that will also be announced on finals day. Oh, well, I'll announce it the day before, but then finals day will have it all there. And again, that one includes food. Trying to remember without trying to give stuff away, or not give stuff away, but like give what sponsors I have away. Trying to think. Yes. But yeah, right now, those are all like everything that I wanted to announce right now. Again, there's going to be bigger announcements coming up into possibly after week 10. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely be out there. And yeah, I'm excited. Excited. All right, I'm just waiting for these teams to find out if they want to continue playing. Adam and Eve, I love it. My hair is getting long, chat. My hair is getting so long. All right, they are ready, and we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going into game number 2 for this picks and bans. They're using, again, the UCS League, or UCS season, as we'll go ahead and get into that. Magikarp Clan versus hashtag Team Drip. Get Yoshi being a sub for Team Drip for right now. But again, this is a fun match, and I'm excited to go ahead and cast these fun matches, as the last match was really, really close, as it was 252 to 254. Picks and bans phase. Crustle being banned, and so is Charizard. Urshifu is up and ready to go, as Blastoise might be in the #1 pick here. No, it's not. Buzzwole might be picked. Looking like it's going to be Tree. Tree looking fighty mighty fine. As Machamp might be getting picked up on the side of Animated Eagle. Doesn't look like they know what kind of comp they kind of want to go for, as Snorlax is getting picked up. Greedent's getting picked up as well. Might be an all-defender team on the side of hashtag Team Drip. Darkaura being on the Decidueye. Serena getting picked up too. Magikarp Clan is opting to try to go for this grass comp. As hashtag Team Drip kind of confused on what exactly they're doing now with this Dodrio pick, as Blissey is getting picked up. Jesus. They might be doing as they do got the Eldegoss and the Venu complete on that. Looks like this is going to be a protect the president on the side of hashtag Team Drip to protect this Dodrio, as it seems. As what it looks like. Dura saying, I would love to have seen the surf versus grass. That would actually been kind of interesting. And interesting to see. And here we go. Game number 2, the grass comp versus whatever comp they were trying to go after, as it is a squirrel. And it looks like he's trying to do the cheeky little invade as a squirrel. as they're going a double invade. The Snorlax and the Squirrel picking on Jean-Jai. Jean-Jai is like, I didn't do anything, you didn't do anything wrong. As here comes the rest of the squad. Big. Trying to take them down. There goes Animated Eagle and Get Yoshi. They're like, I don't want none of that. They try to get as much as possible. Looks like Snorlax might be turning around here. As it is, and as it should. Need to get a big little... Oh, almost missed it there, Jean-Jai. Would have had it there. Gets a stun, but Anime Eagle's just going to bully him now. Bully him to the point where he's probably going to die here. Nope. Focus Band does proc. And proc it does. As they're trying to get it. But a big drill peck from Squirtle. Squirtle's been practicing this mon and been practicing this mon for a while. And it's going to be an interesting one to finally see it play. As Raptor Arms is level 4, Animated Eagle is also 4. Get Yoshi is still level 4 as well. As the whole other side is a big knockup, but oh my god, is that damage? Damage it is. Raptor Arms with the heals, knockup. Can it get Jean-Jai? Yes, it does. As there comes... Here comes Squirtle. Squirtle coming across with the drill peck. Huge. As that is just... Oh. On the Awe of Magikarp clan. There goes Shadow. Squirtle just kind of putting the bully part on it. Looks like Black Soldier might get a couple of those. Does get the tree unlocked. Gets most of that down at the bottom. Trying to do as much as he can. Big stun there. Would have had Squirtle if there was anything else on top of that. Here comes a massive drill peck. No, it gets only the boosted, but doesn't get the drill peck on it. Big wood hammer as a massive unite from the Wigglytuff. Gets a good little knockup from Animated Cloud, and they're kind of pushing. They're pushing, and there goes Jean-Jai. No, it doesn't. It gets alive, and there goes another heavy slam. Get Yoshi coming in with a massive 13 score point. There goes down the Wiggly. Wiggly goes down, and there goes down another as the Ivysaur goes down as well. Good little block, trying to hide into the bush, but can still be seen as that Snorlax goes down as well. Drill Peck is not hit. Looks like they're going to chase this Eldegoss. Eldegoss goes down as well. Big wood hammered, massive snipe from Darkaura. Does get one, but that sustain and the heal is going to the side of Magikarp clan as there goes one down, but there goes two down as well. Animated Eagle getting the 19, big 25 burger from the Get Yoshi. Heavy Slam is a miss. Darkaura using the X speed to try to get away. X-Cloud misses the Dazzling Gleam, but that is a big burst as there goes the Unite from the Squirrel. Squirrel gets one, Squirrel gets two. Can the Squirrel get a third? It is working and is working hard, but Albedo just kind of gets away and gets pushed into this Dodrio. Dodrio takes him down. Serena kind of just working on the Blissey up top by themselves as we're going to go ahead and watch this fight instead. Blissey looking to try to get this kill. Does it? No, it doesn't. Gonna overextending now by itself. Level 8 still. 522 left to go. As Regieleki is looking to possibly get deleted here. Nothing really going on except for bottom. Woodhammer being a Woodhammer thing. Big Unite, sustain, and there... Wigglytuff and Blissey, I believe, both united? Yes, they did, as the Wigglytuff got united by the Blissey, but there's a big heavy slam. Squirtle comes in with the Unite. Drill Peck goes through, and it does get connected, but it does not take down Jean-Jai. Jean-Jai, using its Unite, takes down one. Nope, Snorlax goes and saves himself with a Unite as well. Big, massive Drill Peck still coming through. Venu is still out by himself, kind of just chilling out, hanging out, but Waxelgen just cannot do what it can do as it is just by itself. But there goes the Snorlax. Snorlax going down. Wigglytuff goes down as well, and Regieleki is just going to be walking down to their first top base. Squirtle's gonna go ahead and take it down. Huge drill pit kind of pushes it away. Gets it boosted. Nice little knock up. Loxogen trying to do as much as it can with the wood hammer. As both members go down, as everything was used to take down that Serena and that tree. Sing on the Cloud. Cloud looking to sing the Exceligor to death. Wanted to sing a song, and sing a song it will, as all 5 members are down here at the bottom going now. Big wood hammer. Wood hammer gets connected. Trying to take down this Get Yoshi. Big heal off from the Raptor. As Snorlax goes down, but can they get more as they are pushing for this Regirock? Here comes Squirtle. Squirtle goes down as that's a double kill for the Decidueye. Another Decidueye snipe, but it is a miss as Greedent is now into the back line for free. Greedent takes down the Decidueye, and Decidueye goes bye-bye. Looks like the Eldegoss was trying to start up their Regirock, but had to back off as it kind of left the rest of his team, and now they're going to start chasing the Greedent, and Greedent it will. As all 3 members are trying to take down this Regirock. It's just a Snorlax, Wigglytuff, and a Blissey. Here comes Dodrio. Dodrio trying to do Dodrio things. Level 12. Not really big impactful on the Dodrio. Nice Tornado Storm as it takes the Regirock for the side of Magikarp Clan. Big, huge secure as they're working on the top. Urko takes it down. That's going to be walking down into their second base. Hopefully they don't look for off scores here as they get the scores down bottom as well. Looks like it's going down. Animated Eagle trying to do as best as it can. Squirtle level 13 now. It does get walked in, but nobody's there to score as it looks like they're going to try to take out this Greedent here early. Does not have Unite, but they're going to look like they're going to be passing the time and pass the time that Greedent will. Here comes the fight for the Rayquaza as 1 minute and 50 seconds are left on the clock. Nothing really happened. Dodrio in the backline. They go ahead and try to start it up. Massive Unite from Shadow. Gets a huge another Unite. There goes the Blissey Unite, and along with the Wigglytuff Unite. Another Unite by the Tree, but Tree's not going to get much as Horn is trying to get as much as it possibly can. And Decidueye and the Venusaur did not get a chance to unite as they're going to try to take down this Rayquaza. Very well, as Eldegoss is sitting there. All I got to do is get the leap up. Possible unite? No, it does not. Barely misses. Junjai is just right off the mark. Almost got it as one might possibly go down. Is only going to get one. Squirtle might be going down towards from this Dura. 76 and only 100. They're only down 250. 270 now. Trying to get whatever they can possible. 3 little nuggets go through. Lucy's holding off. Tree does go down. But that is another score. 32 and 3 on that. Serena's looking to try to score as much as they can as well. 546 to 297. 11 seconds left. As John Jai might be going down as well.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
546 to 317. Was doing very well there. Here comes the damage, as I definitely remembered this time. 54,000 from Janjai. 58 from Dura. 76k from that hashtag Squirtle, and 58k from Get Yoshi. Alright, we're gonna go into some highlights again here. I am so sorry, chat. We're gonna try to figure out what we are doing next. And next we shall. That Gengar. Gengar is going ham, and Gengar's gonna go, but Delphox gets the Buzzwole. Lissy gets the... There is just kills everywhere. As the Delphox gets a triple kill. Did it get the quad? No, it did not. That is a massive team fight right there. Go into the back line. It does not. Gengar goes down as... It's gonna go down as well, as it is the only person left on the side of Super Squirtle Squad. All 5 members from the side of Super Squirtle Squad is down. Rayquaza is also going to go down as well. Chomp just trying to get away here. Might get massive, as that is a massive rotation from the Sylveon, as they said, okay, we can have 5-man bottom too, or 4-man bottom as well, as that is a double kill for Robs. Massive rotation. Rayquaza goes to the side of EXP Elite Force. Unfortunate. As some Hondos might be going in. We actually might not even see any, as this Delphox is chasing his Mamo. There it goes. Quadra kill for Galactic.
Flip it and rock. There's a fluffy tail to try and rip it. They do have the... They do get the confirm with the Delphox Skill Fire.
And now to try to get more... And now to try to get more to as fast as possible. Yep, Cinderace securing that, and there's only a Dragapult left. Cocolido is gonna go down to the
bottom Reggie. This is one of the many reasons why you want to prioritize Hoopla, especially because of the buffs that recently got changed.
And they secure the Regieleki as well. So Hoopa, start picking it, might want to start banning it. It was getting another team fight right in the middle. Now the Yoshifu's going to go down, and look at all that damage from the side of wasted potential.
Wow. That was well done by wasted potential. To put the Delphox ult the pressure so much, you know, zoning.
Really good showing. Yeah, really good showing by the Delphox. Jungle invading Palmer one more time. They don't manage to secure the blue buff. Run, Palmer!
Wow, it was 4 or 3 that they're on the jungle trying to stop, like left for gold. Like there was no one coming. At the very last second he came in. They almost got the kill.
Yeah, Cocolido trying to do whatever he can, but the Palmer Credence taking him down with the Bullet Seed.
They get 200 points here. They could potentially bring it back.
We're seeing a Human move actually going in from the mine, and they take care of the Cinderace. 10 seconds left on the board. Green ET trying to go back, but not being able to make it on time. Meal Jess actually goes down, and we are seeing the Mammoth Swine just to seal the deal, getting an extra 74 just in case. Team Rocket. At the 8-minute mark, and we are seeing the composition actually pay some dividends, getting the majority of Altaris and Swablues.
Leaded. Oh, huge Decidueye arrow to get that pick on it. Almost gets the Dragonair as well.
And you manage to get the Eldegoss, but it's not going to be that much experience. Like you steal. Oh my god, the Spirit Shackle secures it over the Duraludon.
So much value. Multiple arrows just being pierced into their back line and front line. There was like multiple, like 2 or 3 hits on each of those arrows.
Move. The Unite move actually coming in from this line. Unite move also used. Oh boy. It's going to be pretty difficult for Team Rocket side if they don't manage to get that T-Tar. Do whatever they can.
And he gets it. Yep. This Decidueye is back up bottom.
Eldegoss is
not making time.
Eldegoss is low one more time. The recovery is going to be in there. John Jai not being able to secure the kill on Glaceon because Rezia was right there with a triple kill onto the Charizard. Jai not being able to secure the kill on Glaceon because Rezia was right there with a triple kill onto the Charizard.
Oh man, that is rough for Magikarp clan picking up the 3K there.
And Rezia one more time. putting in the work, no amount of damage possible. This is the problem if you're running this comp. German doing the best that they can to actually get some stuff going. But
I'll poke them and win those fights.
the group up one more time to Rakula, just in the middle of everybody. GT securing that kill, and we're going into another team fight. They do manage to take care of Chunti, but Yan Jai trying to do the best that he can. Not quite going to be enough.
Shredding the cross-up China coming. And they're also catching out the Dartrix, I believe. 1 HP? Yeah. Okay.
Now H slash. Abito trying to run away as much as possible to focus ban, and a double kill done by Rezia. It's a double. 21 and 3. Roy is gonna stack at least a little bit. 6 points, and now with the extra. Oh no!
Not much you can do there as a decision why.
No, that's a side duck play. I'm sorry, Yanjai. Actually using drill pack to push in the Regieleki.
To the magikarp team getting caught out, but still living surprisingly with those resets.
We managed to get 2.
And they're on. Oh, I just noticed my bad. It's water Shifu.
Yes.
Regardless, so good.
I love Water Shifu. I loved it from the start as that is a triple kill for Cocodilo. That Gengar. Gengar is going ham and Gengar's gonna go, but Delphox gets the Buzzwole. Lissy gets the there is just kills everywhere. It's the Delphox gets a triple kill. Did it get the quad? No, it did not. That is a massive team fight right there. Go into the back line, it does not. Gengar goes down as it's gonna go down as well, as it is the only person left on the side of it. Just waiting on some more people to join up. If you would like to play, you can definitely play. Looking for more players to play. Hello, 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 hello. Chat, say hello to Chopper. Chopper, say hello to chat.
What's crackin' Rhino?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, I just had about a 2.5-hour drive, but I'm finally made it. My computer is set up, and I am ready to cast some Pokemon Unite. So let's get it.
Let's get it indeed, as we do have we had not Team Marco, Unsung Heroes and War Legion ended up having to move their matches, so we're just waiting on our last match, which is Ikigai no Sarugi and hashtag teamdripp after this, which is...
I am super excited for this particular set. Ikigai no Tsurugi and teamdripp, you said, right?
Yes, 0-6 versus 5-1, which is...
6-0 and 5-1.
Yeah,
it's always
6-0.
6-0. And it's important to make that distinction. So just a little difference. Nevertheless, so Ikigai no Tsurugi, formerly known as Kakuna Matata, one of the strongest teams that we have right now, as well as hashtag teamdripp. Team darkaura, we did see him actually get the W tonight. And then Jungle Griefers as well as War Legion, I would put in the top 5. Now, darkaura was actually one of those teams that I always felt it was a little under the radar that they were doing so well. So hopefully, as soon as we finish up the regular season and we move into the playoff side, we can highlight these teams and how well they have done throughout the weeks. And most of the other teams that are in the bottom side as well have been constantly improving in their macro game, which is one of the most important parts, especially if you're playing Pokemon Unite. Now, you can have the individual skill, but once you start actually counterpunching with different objectives throughout the map, that is exactly what you can do to actually shine in regards to actually keeping the game as close as possible up until the 2-minute mark when you get the Rayquaza, and then it's pretty much a 50-50 if you know how to play it well, or if not, you can just win that all about team fight and just, run with it and just get into a better position overall.
Yeah, it's like I said, I'm very, very happy to see that matchup and to see, how the picks and bans are going to go with Delphox being banned due to its bug, unfortunately. So I'm kind of excited, honestly, to see everything and to see how those things go. As we are getting more players in. A lot of Magikarp clan is starting to get back in here again.
Alright, whatever you can, if you could share that screen so I can see what is going on, that'd be greatly appreciated. But in the meantime, like we mentioned beforehand, one of the games tonight was not going to be able to be played. It's going to be rescheduled for later in the week. Thank you so much, production, to actually give me this stream so I can hook it up. We're seeing the chat right on the right side too. So, being super pumped. And I really enjoy this little change in the lineup from Magikarp Clan too. I know this was the scrim, right? Quote unquote.
This one right here.
Yeah, the one that I'm seeing on my screen right now. That it has a couple of.
This is just
okay.
Everybody's get in play for right now.
Yeah, some of my favorite players are on here too. Shout outs to Magikarp Clan, who are just the greatest people, honestly. We actually played a couple of scrims ourselves yesterday, and these people are just super fun just to be around and just hang out with. Super humble and super driven to continue to improve in their game, which is the most important part. gonna get into one of the final matches as well. We're seeing Animated actually running the Comfy. Now, Comfy is available this week just in time to have those emergency buffs onto the character. So the Pokemon is definitely going to be a factor, especially if you're going to have Decidueye and Dragapult right at the back line and rocking the Machamp and the Crustle. Now, Kadam's Crustle might be super interesting. On the other side, we do have Abito with the Comfy as well, and Yonjai rocking the T-Tar, Dodrio with Raptor Arms, and Pablo VR are actually rocking the Cinderace with Trevenant and Duracula. So overall, I am expecting maybe a victory from the side that has a Cinderace, because Cinderace is my favorite character, and I'm biased. What do you think, Rhino?
I'm kind of going for the other side. Honestly, I really like the Dragapult pick, the Crustle pick as well. Of course, Crustle, you know. But the Machamp being guarded by this Comfy is going to be very interesting, as both Comfys, I believe, are going up the same route.
I think the fact that Pablo is actually opting to go the blue buff this time around. Now, most people you can actually change in however you prefer. Most people actually get the rep buff first if you are a plain DPS or a hyper carry, just to get that extra damage in and try to clear as fast as possible. Whereas if you're a mage, you would prefer to actually get the blue buff first, just so you can have that extra damage and the cooldown reduction a lot easier. So curious rotation just to start off, as he already reaches level 5 to reboot. And stacking Mania from both sides as we're going into the match, and the first blood going in for the Doduo. Rapidly, Pablo trying to get that damage in onto the Machoke, but Comfy being MVP as can be on both sides as they disengage on the top side.
Yeah, they disengaged very well. Lily taking that kill and an animated eagle, just giving those heals off. It's gonna be interesting to see who does the most damage, obviously, and who gets the most heals off, and how they opt to get these heals. As the again, there goes the Dodrio.
Yeah, they really were focusing a lot on the fact that they wanted to get those KOs on the other Pokemon as much as possible, completely ignoring the Altarias and the Swablues that were right in the middle. Now, do you keep in mind, folks, 3 Swablues equal 1 Altaria when it comes to experience, and it could be very advantageous if you actually take advantage of it right as we go into the 8-minute mark, about 5 seconds left for those middle Altarias and Swablues. Pablo seems to be in position to actually get it as well as we look into the map, but continue to run down that Comfy, just gonna go into the Machoke and just get protected as Machoke continues to run away, but we are seeing the smoke coming up by the Dodrio. Quick kills on the top side as we're going into some dunkage for what appears to be Magikarp Clan, almost, but you know, a mishmash of everybody that's in the chat. So Team A and Team B.
Yeah, I kind of just let them up there, to be honest. But Kadam on this Crustle pick, gonna be very interesting, as this Dodrio is gonna. Oh, nice little. There's a little dash away, or a little flash that Tech had there. Rookie Tech coming into play. Coming to play today, as I like it. Like it a lot.
Duracula is just about to get the health done, but this is a tree that we're talking about, so it's going to have a lot of sustain. Not going to matter if you have a Spirit Shackle right into your face, Tech. And showing off his quote-unquote and pun intended technique with the Decidueye, continue to sniping each other out. Dodrio's trying to make sure that the Crustle continues on the back foot. But Dodrio defending solo might be a little difficult, especially since you have all of Team B rotating downward to get that Reggie.
Yeah, very good rotation here. Pupitar coming up as well. Only a level 7, by the way. So not going to really be able to do much, as the Cinder is about to hit level 9. But this Registeel might be definitely going towards the side of Team B.
We are seeing Dodrio actually going in between them both. Comfy actually doing some extra damage. Everybody just trying to follow up the birds who are continuing to be extinct. Getting rocked. Duracula using that grass hammer, and the Unite move is going to be rocked by Tech, as Team B is going to start just sweeping around and trying to rip this Registeel as much as possible. Oh, Pablo does manage to get the steal. This is the problem if you have a Cinderace on the other team. And he can actually clean this up if he plays it intelligently. But the Comfy actually throws out the Unite move a little too late. Not enough regeneration going to be on the side of the Cinderace. As we're seeing Dodrio use his Unite move. Now the grass is going to stop him in his tracks. Tri-attack coming in for the Decidueye. They continue actually to try to poke and manage to get away safely.
Yeah, I'm that fight down there was definitely kind of weird, as we're going to go ahead and go up to the top, and Lily doing some dunkage here. Got 13 points in. Hornleech comes out. Doesn't get much. Pablo taking that Regieleki. Possibly here, as Lily is setting up. Gets a massive Unite off. Misses. Gets the Unite now. And a eject button's away to try to get the rest of its Unite off, and gets it as it takes down this Cinderace.
And giving some heavy damage in. Regieleki's just about to go down, but Darkaura can do a lot. The Unite move is going to come in, and we'll see what's going to happen now. It's getting leashed right onto the middle side. Now Darkaura doing her best to keep Team B at bay. Dodrio running away, especially from the Machamp. Got to get sniped out by the Decidueye tech. Pretty much on fire right now as we're moving with Spirit Shackles. And Pablo moving in on the bottom side. We're seeing a Unite move actually come in by the side of Team B. And Machamp is actually going to take care of the tree that time.
Yeah, as Pablo does go down to tech, and Lily is working on Janjai, and Janjai is a stomping Tyranitar. Tyranitar does go down, and so does Comfy. Big, massive heals from this animated eagle on this Comfy, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and take down this Regieleki.
And Darkaura putting up the defense one more time, trying to rock that hammer, but the X-Scissor is actually going to be the MVP for that secure second Unite move we have seen from the Decidueye as they continue to actually target Pablo. Doesn't get the guaranteed hit on the final one, but it doesn't really matter. The Cinderace is going to get KO'd. We're seeing Tyranitar and Comfy versus the world as Regieleki trying to do its best to score, but they're maintaining their distance. They're doing a really good job at it too. But we're also already seeing a T-Tar in level 10. The zone at the bottom side is going to go down 11 levels, and now Dodrio with the level 12. That's going to be at least one score on their side, trying to run away from the Dragapult. Manages to get away safely.
Yeah, the Dragapult definitely just saw Shanjai come out of nowhere, and this T-Tar is going to take it down, as the rest of the team is taking down this Reggie still, which is a nice objective, but you've now opened up your top lane for this third Regieleki that could spawn in time.
Oh, Pablo is looking like a deer in headlights instead of a fire bunny. And Machamp is actually chasing him on. Not quite going to reach him, so good juice by Pablo and on that Cinderace. And using Blade 6 to actually go into the middle as they're all fighting onto the Altaris and the Swablu's. Comfy Unite is actually going to come in. 2 minutes and a half, that is not a Unite that you want to get used, especially if you're going to go onto Rayquaza in the second minute. Everybody's about to get swept. The Dodrio putting some work on the bottom side too. 13 points on their end. And now Team B is moving to actually try to take care of that base on the bottom.
Yeah, that Unite coming out of that Machamp, I don't like it. I think it was a little too late. You could possibly farm it up if you get lucky, but you would have to literally take everything now. 1 second left for the Rayquaza. Rayquaza is up and running and ready to go. 30 points scored from the T-Tar as they are getting into the Decidueye. Snipe takes down one, takes down another, and gets the 4 quadra kill from Tech, and yes it does. Tech, the rookie Tech, gets the quadra kill for the side of Team B. Can it get this?
No shot. Now we're seeing Kofi actually respawn, and Trevenant is trying to interrupt whatever it is that they're doing, but Rayquaza actually is going down super quickly. The hammer's gonna come in. Tech, the rookie Tech, securing that Rayquaza, and everybody's just gonna run for their lives. Moving into the final stretch. Team A with the lead, but not for long. Machamp actually going onto the top side with the other Pokemon, which is Comfy. And now the Decidueye rocking again, a double kill. Tech pretty much looking like T-Tar, unstoppable right at the end levels of the match.
Yeah, The Cinderace tried to ult there, and it missed its ult and ended up hitting the Alterias instead, which really hurts the team, obviously. But, man, I don't even know if it would have hit it, if it would have hit it, if it would have even killed that Decidueye at that point. But Team B walked away with something that they possibly couldn't even have gotten, and that was massive, and massive it was, as everybody from the side of Magikarp playing is pretty much dead. Shrugs is, thank you very much for the raid. I greatly do appreciate it.
Let's go! A couple of dunks right in the middle. I'm trying to run away, but tech secures it. Pretty much a formality right now. 10 seconds left on the board. There's still a zone left on Team B's side, and over 200 points of an advantage. The hammers are going to be dropped. They do manage to get the KO onto the Machamp, but at what cost? Team B takes the win.
Yeah, Team B definitely took that win. And it was wow. To say the least. Comfy coming into play. First time we've seen Comfy in a while. 54k healing from the side of Team B. 30k healing on the side of Team A. Tree still being Tree, doing things. Took 90k damage. Also recovered for 48k as well. It was definitely interesting. Definitely interesting.
A lot of damage coming in from Dodrio's side. 87,000 though by Lily, the goddess on the Machamp. Really putting in the work in tech, obviously. 80,000 damage on his own with a hyper carry. Exactly what you need to actually take that W. Good strats, not quite good enough by Team A. Losing that last team fight, forcing Team B, or rather securing Team B's Rayquaza right there with that fight.
Just waiting for both teams that are supposed to be playing in the next couple minutes, asking if they're going to be ready to start up. As picks and bans are going to be happening here pretty soon. This is the third match for the day. As we can go ahead and go into the versus screen for it. That definitely is not it.
Darkaura and Magikarp Clan was the first match of the day. Darkaura actually securing their 6th victory. And now, this is the matchup that we are about to see. Hashtag teamdripp versus Ikigai no Tsurugi. The records are a little wonky, but production is going to get that quickly fixed up. And then we do know that Ikigai no Tsurugi is definitely one of those undefeated teams. Hashtag teamdripp only falling to one team. Pretty much accurate. Thank you so much, production, actually getting that fixed. Favorites to win season 1 confirmed. Season 2 on the way. We will have some different things along the way too. Some exciting changes in the back door. I am not going to spoil because Rhino will eventually get into those conversations. Eventually. But just to let y'all know, slowly but surely, trying to better what we have right now, and what we have is great. Thank you to Rhino. We continue to improve as we look forward to eventually reaching the playoff side, and then after that, reaching to season 2.
Yeah, reaching the season 2 is going to be definitely interesting, to say the least, as the winner of the league will be able to also add some rules for next year. Also change up the draft picks and bans if they would like. There's a lot of things that come into being a tournament or the league winner, as there's definitely some plays that you could do for yourself. Also, looking into doing a rebuild for the logo as well to make it a official logo. There's a lot of things in the works in the background, but we are definitely looking into that.
Lots of exciting changes and a lot of stuff that's going to get added, as well as new casters that might show up or not as soon as we hit the playoff spots, which is going to be a super interesting format we need to discuss in later information as well. But yeah, excitement for season 2, just continuing on. And thank y'all for your support. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be even able to have that season 1. So if you have the opportunity, just make sure to follow the United World Correlation League and tell everybody that you know as well. Your parents, your daughters, your sons, your uncles, your aunts. Anybody that has a tablet, a smartphone, or a laptop, you don't even have to show up in the chat. You can just put the stream in and just leave that one view. It helps with everything that's going to come in. And yeah, really excited so far. What is the status from our teams right now?
We're just waiting on them to do their picks and bans to start it up at least. We're just kind of waiting. One of the teams is waiting on their last player right now. And it looks like Team Drip is kind of starting, but I don't know if Ikigai no Tsurugi is ready yet. As they are up and ready. Picks and bans, game number 1. Hashtag Team Drip versus Ikigai no Tsurugi. Tyranitar being first banned on hashtag Team Drip.
Bans on both sides of the teams now. We are seeing Hoopa and Mew, as well as T-Tar from hashtag Team Drip. They do not want that composition to be on deck. We did see how much damage a Mew can actually do in any competitive scene. North America was rocking it throughout UCS. Europe is also using it a lot. Hoopa has gotten a lot of priority because of the changes that they received in the previous patches. Pretty solid Pokemon overall, especially if you know how to objective control as much as you can, really limiting the distance and the movement from Team Drip's side. And of course, they're not going to be able to use it either because it's already banned for both teams. Important ban on the Urshifu, which, at least from our side on the island of Puerto Rico, we are pretty much first picking or banning all the time. Now, Slowbro being the first pick of hashtag Team Drip is pretty interesting. We are seeing the first Comfy being played on the Unite World Coronation League. Ikigai no Tsurugi feeling very comfortable in putting the support on deck, especially with the emergency buffs.
Yeah, the emergency buffs were really good, I think, for the Pokemon overall. It makes it feel like a champion from a different game. But Snorlax being picked up on the side of Ikigai no Tsurugi, so you have your defender, you have your support. You could actually opt to get another support as Blissey and Mr. Mime are there and ready to go. Hashtag Team Drip could take one of those just to kind of, negate a lot of that healing that this team could possibly go for, as there is no Delphox this week. ! Bans if you would like to know all the bans that are set for this week in the chat. But yeah, Delphox being banned has some bugs, so there is no anti-heal right now in the game for any tournament scene, and it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt big time.
Yeah, we are waiting for some changes and some new Pokemon, maybe get some more anti-healing. But not going to be the case this week. The Fox is down and out. Blissey is going to be the pick by hashtag Team Drip. And, Blissey, one of the best healers that we have in the game. So the support position is actually super stacked. That's why we're seeing a lot of pick and bans, just a lot of priority onto these Pokemon. And even though we do have the Comfy, now Clefable was also available for them. Wrapping up their third pick is going to be Venusaur. So Venusaur, we do know that has a lot of sustain, and paired up with the Blissey, it can do heavy damage. And they are going to work on having those extended team fights. Meanwhile, I feel like Ikarai no Tsurugi, he's actually going to try to peel away and actually get that damage in as much as possible, which is why they're actually going for the Glaceon pick this time around, and just having that heavy front line with the Snorlax and obviously Comfy that can do about all, and he can heal you. He can use the Oprah of the United World Coronation League, if you will.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested on what Ikigai no Tsurugi is gonna choose as far as who this Comfy is gonna latch onto. Obviously, we kind of saw it earlier in some little play matches. That Machamp is probably a good one. I really honestly would love to see Comfy with the Aegislash. I think the massive amount of sustain that Aegislash could really help, and that health could really help it out and just staying alive even longer and going shing 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 all over.
Yeah.
Dodrio being banned on the side of hashtag Team Drip is huge. That might have actually stopped a lot of Ikigai no Tsurugi stuff. But I really like that Dodrio ban.
Yeah, Aegislash would actually be super important here because Ikigai no Tsurugi is going to have difficulties actually taking out the opposing Pokemon. We are seeing a double defender comp on the side of Ikigai no Tsurugi. Blastoise being picked this time. On the other side, however, we are seeing Buzzwole as the all-rounder, and the final pick, we're just about to see what they're going to go for. Ikigai no Tsurugi actually opting for the Blastoise. I'm going to assume this is a Rapid Spin Water Spout type composition, actually working more as an all-rounder rather than the defender, because you are going to need that DPS if you are going to actually pair up and try to fight the likes of a Venusaur or a Slowbro or a Buzzwole. And if you have a Blissey that's just healing everybody, it could be pretty difficult. I do find curious the fact that they picked the Blissey. Somebody like a Clefable I would have really enjoyed on that composition, but I don't know what you think about that, Rhino.
The only thing I can see now though is I would have picked Blastoise last, and the reason being is because Buzzwole is basically the counter to this Blastoise when it's in its rapid spin. Like Blastoise can or Buzzwole can just pick it up and it's rapid spin. So like I don't think the Blastoise should have been picked up just yet. I don't know if Team Drip would have even picked up the Blastoise knowing that they had this Slowbro and Blissey already. As there's other good picks for hashtag Team Drip to pick. I don't know. I love Blastoise and I love it to death. It's just this Buzzwole being able to pick it up is just an issue. As they are having some technical issues being able to pick, for some odd reason, it's not letting them, as we do have somebody who's in the picks and bans thing, not allowing them to choose their final pick. As we get that in, I will let everybody know.
Things that happen, not to worry. I'm just about to get that fixed up. But again, it feels like Ikigai no Tsurugi is getting that DPS in and trying to interrupt that sustain. Blissey going to be a super important factor, Comfy as well. Not that much time to practice the Comfy either. Has been like a couple of weeks since the Pokemon has come out. But because of the changes that were already made, it pretty much got buffed in every single aspect. It's definitely a Pokemon to look out for. Glaceon actually seeing a lot of priority, especially when used with Noun Esports, Adesu, and the rest of the team actually picking Glaceon a lot. They do manage to close out their composition with the Cinderace. So it feels like it's a little bit of a protected president comp, as Slowbro, Venusaur, and Buzzwole can actually work as a front line, and you have Blissey actually recovering the Cinderace as much as possible. Could be a little risky, especially when fighting against a Glaceon. You do not want that bunny to actually disappear right at the beginning of a fight, especially because of the fact that you can have solo targets a lot from the side of hashtag Team Drip. Meanwhile,
I think the Icicle Spears from this Glaceon is gonna have to be on point, and you're gonna have to really choose which one you're obviously attacking in that spec. Espeon being chosen on the side of Ikigai no Tsurugi now. I really do like, as they're probably going to go to double EV comp into the jungle and really focus hard on this front line with the Espeon being able to shred tanks.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite Pokemon in the game right now, and
Yikers.
I know for a fact that Rhino does not like this Pokemon, but I don't care. I am very happy to see it right here and right now. Now, it's going to be super interesting. So double EV comp, we could be seeing what you mentioned, a rotation to have actually both EVs in the jungle and just get to that level 4 and just evolve as rapidly as they possibly can. Actually giving the Glaceon an opportunity to get that red buff, and Espeon opposite, you're going to give him that blue buff. Now, we are seeing a lot of changes speculated and whether leaked in the future. Espeon is going to get some important buffs to the character, especially with the range of Psyshock and Psybeam, as well as the charged attack as well. So it's going to be super good in that regard. So we are seeing a lot of Espeon actually being played. People getting prepared for when the buffs hit, just feel that difference, and it's going to be super fun to actually use around. I personally am a fan of the stored power future sight build, but it's because I have no skills when it comes to actually hitting those side shocks and side beams. I'm a scrub, which is why I prefer stored power, which is a guaranteed hit.
Yeah, I don't honestly believe it needed a range buff. I think it was perfectly fine where it was at. I played it the other day and I felt disgusting on it. And I don't think it really needed a range buff. I'm not a big fan of the buffs that Espeon is getting. I would like to see maybe a little bit of a damage nerf if they're gonna range it higher. And doesn't need to be a massive nerf. It just needs to be just a tad bit, just a tad. Just because of how quickly it can definitely shred these tanks. I mean, I know it's really good to do it, but obviously it's it's what it's there for. It's just like any other, game. That's what it's there for.
It needed it, Rhino. It needed the buffs. Okay.
No.
Every time that I see a Sylveon in lane, and every time I see a Glaceon in jungle, I cry. Because Espeon is not as good at those EVs. They needed this. Okay? They needed this. Now, Umbreon is going to be on the way. It's going to be a solid defender. We needed this.
God.
Right?
I don't want to see a whole team of EVs. I am not. No. Please give me other Pokemon.
Hey, we're getting Lapras. Okay? We're getting Umbreon, right? We're getting Zacian. Zacian is on the way, right? Right. We're getting Gudra. It's a variety of Pokemon, right? Like we got Comfy, right? All I'm right. we got Yumi. I mean Comfy. We got Yumi in the game.
Yes, we do, and I just no more EVs, okay? We can stop at Umbreon. That's fine. Just stop at Umbreon.
No, we need one more to actually get that 5 rotation, so we can get maybe like a Jolteon can be like a speedster. Jolteon speedster would be cool, Like Jolteon can be a favorite. Obviously, we have Vaporeon as well, Flareon, Leafeon. Not that fan of a Leafeon.
I can see Leafeon being a support, to be honest.
Exactly, we're missing a support here, and you can use like I don't know what type of support, like Leech Life or Lich Seed, and they plant them on the characters, and they actually put them in the bait, manage to recover their health if they are in an area of effect type of thing,
Enough talk about the EV evolutions, as I am not a big fan of every single one of them. All you EV haters out there, I love you. Game number 1, Ikigai no Tsurugi versus #teamdripp. Ikigai no Tsurugi being 6-0, #teamdripp being 5-1. This is going to be a massive game, and hopefully this goes all the way to a game 3.
Everybody much picking some solid stuff. A Junction actually going to rock the Espeon, which I'm super interested in seeing. They are going to rock Buddy Barrier. Now, I was seeing, like in the highest levels of competition, they were rocking Espeon and they were using actually double classes with Experience Chair, which I actually found super curious. So that's like a curious build that I saw from the Espeon. But other than that, we're seeing pretty much standard stuff. Full heal on the Cinderace. I'm assuming that's Squirtle's Den, right?
That is Squirtle's Den, absolutely. I would like to see a full heal on the Blastoise too. As you are in Rapid Spin, you can use the full heal to where possibly you don't get picked up. Which would have been nice, I think. Oh wait, no, I think it still picks you up in full heal, doesn't it? Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I hate Buzzwole and Buzzwole players because it just really counteracts the Squirtle as we are in game number 1. Everybody going on their respective side, and it is not a double EV rotation.
Yeah, we're just gonna maintain the Glaceon onto the jungle, trying to get those levels as much as possible. The first goals are gonna be rocked by the Buzzwole. We're seeing a double team on the top side, trying to get those damages in. I'm pretty sure Kofi should be stacking as well, just to get that healing as up as possible, which is what we see a lot of the supports actually go for. Now, Snorlax being a nuisance on the bottom side, trying to secure their own objectives too. Buzzwole is not going to be able to actually take it, or I do see 5 points, so, and the rest do not have it. Now 3 on the side of Ikigai no Tsurugi, trying to maintain the Buzzwole at bay, just to make sure they do not stack. So pretty even so far, just a 3-point differential, but it's still the early stages of the game as we're seeing a 3-man competition right on the bottom side of Taurus. And Swablutzarg actually going to go on the way of Ikigai no Tsurugi. Look at that massive smack down. Look at that heavy damage actually to deal with all 3 of the characters, but the Comfy actually managing to take care of the other support. Chansey going down. It has fainted.
Yeah, they got the healing off from that Comfy, and that Comfy just definitely did work. As it just got picked up again, but look at that healing. The healing is just so massive. Comfy looking in such a good spot as we do have a fight down bottom. Missed it. I'm so sorry, chat. Feel like I'm in the UCS and missing all the battles and all the fights. Doing that as low, Snorlax does go down, but the fight is up top.
You gotta be careful with that Rhino, but I'm trying to get into that UCS, you know what I'm saying? So
am I. I'm there too. Maybe I'll take over production next time.
No, 8-minute mark. Altaris and Swablu's are gonna go down from both sides. Each side try to get the birds right in the middle. Huge triple heavy slam. A lot of rest actually right in the middle. A little overzealous from the Snorlax, I feel, actually getting those knockups, because I feel like Ikigai no Tsurugi doesn't really have the firepower right now to actually deal enough damage onto a #teamdripp side to actually even get those KOs in the first place. As we're seeing a 4-man rotation right on the bottom side, and a 1v1 scenario, actually a 2v1, because we have war total with Comfy. So it's 3 men trying to defend on the bottom side. Heavy slam actually going to just the Blizzy, and 10 seconds left on the board for both Regis to actually spawn.
Yeah, this is the issue that I always see with Comfy players, is that they're not rotating with the team, and this is like, you know, yeah, I know you want to protect the one player that you have, but you are definitely missing out on a lot of healing that you could be doing down bottom, when it could be a 4v4, and you can easily give this Snorlax the front line that it needs, so that way the back line could go ahead and just start shredding them. But this is the issue. You got to start prioritizing where you're going to be on the Comfies if you're playing on a team count.
Yeah, doing a really good job at actually taking down that slow, bro. Sideshark is going to come out from Junction, and Registeel's going to be so important. Unite Move actually going to come in, going to hit everybody right on the mark, and the Snorlax is going to go down. And now we're seeing Junction actually trying to get some more damage in. They do manage to take care of the Cinderace, but look at the life being wasted away, and we are seeing the Registeel actually secured by Ikigai no Tsurugi. Beautiful Unite Move by Junction as well, just stopping everybody from doing everything possible. Meanwhile, the 2v1 scenario is still in the same place as Benched continues to put the smack down on the candy butt of Wartortle and Comfy.
Yeah, I'm very surprised on why #teamdripp didn't just go all in. 4v3, why not just take him out on their base? You can easily get him. Yeah, they have 2 unites, but you can get easy picks if you just push off on that. Now, Blissey goes down. So does Glaceon, though, from the Cinderace. Cinderace can now start working hard on this big knockup. just kind of directly got that Squirtle right on where it needed to be. Almost got the side shock off, as it just barely missed. Skill shots are crucial. With that extra range buff, it actually probably would have hit him.
Yeah, but it was a beautiful eject button actually done. Defensive option by Squirtle's Den. The eject button is actually going to use defensively as well for the Blastoise. Most of the time that you want to use it is actually as soon as you charge up the Unite move, trying to locate yourself right in the middle of the team so you can have that extra mobility. As soon as you put that down, we are seeing the Unite move actually come in by both the Blissey and the Venusaur and the Buzzwole. Last slow life, the Unite move actually coming from Comfy's side as well. So it's a 4v4 scenario as both defenders are going to be on the bottom side. And now we are seeing the abilities that Blastoise actually have, taking down one of the members of #teamdripp as they continue to fight for the objective of the Regieleki. Now do keep in mind, the one that receives the experience for this is going to be the one that secures it. And we are seeing the Buzzwole actually getting the smackdown onto the Blastoise as well as securing the Regieleki. And Buzzwole is definitely one of those Pokemon that you do not want him to level up as much as possible. The smackdowns actually start hitting those heavy hyper carries or super squishy Pokemon on the side of Ikigai no Tsurugi. It could be trouble as Regice respawns on the bottom side.
Regice does respawn on the bottom side, and big takedown for #teamdripp trying to secure that top, as it looks like this heavy slam's gonna go, but nice Unite by the Slowbro to go ahead and stop it to where they can't get the steal, as that Regice goes to the side of #teamdripp.
And doing whatever they can to actually try to secure as much as possible. Junction actually invading the jungle. Manages to secure the red buff. Who says Blissey can't secure? And automatically just rotates and just beats to be on the side of the Buzzwole. 12 points left on the upper zone on the side of #teamdripp. They managed to get away. And now we're seeing Junction actually forced to use a Unite move, but it was a 2v1 scenario versus Venusaur and Cinderace. You're not going to get away, especially if you're Espeon.
Yeah, I'm kind of very that Espeon almost hit it, like almost got that buff, but it hit the side shock onto the Blissey instead of the buff. If it would have got the buff, it probably would have actually got it. But #bench is just, I feel like it's just going for damage here. It's not even like trying to go for heals or anything, or not heals, but go for any farm. It's just it's just literally going 1v1 against this, or 1v2 against this Blastoise and Comfy.
The problem as well, we are seeing the Buzzwole actually being taken down, and that's the factor that you have if you have a Glaceon already up to level 12. They managed to secure the zone up on the top side, but now we're seeing actually #teamdripp responding on the bottom end. A lot of counterplay from both teams as they just start and then just getting that farm in for the extra levels. We are seeing Venusaur with 12, Cinderace now 13, the rest 11, and then on the side of Ikigai no Tsurugi, pretty much even as well. A couple of more levels from both sides. It's going to be pivotal from #teamdripp to secure those KOs onto both EVs and their respective evolutions, just to get rid of the firepower, especially if you're going to go for the team fight. We are seeing the final Reggie already underway, but 5 seconds left on the mark. It's not going to be viable for either team, so we are going to see the important Rayquaza fight.
Yeah, the important Rayquaza fight though, but bench is only level 12. That's going to be an issue. Blastoise being level 13, Vix is 13, so is this Umbreon is level 12. This Buzzwole just kind of like it got screwed in its XP, to be honest. I feel like
pretty much in the pursuit of defending the upper zone, a lot of the pressure from Comfy and Blastoise actually came from maintaining them right at that target, right? So not most of the farm actually went to the Blastoise and to the Comfy, and that's where we're seeing the level differential, especially from the top side. It's going to be important for them to actually maintain that team fight. We are 1 minute away, and it's pretty much a tied game. Differential is only going to be for what? Let me see if my math is correct. It should be about 56 points. Yeah, 56 is 56 over the one, yeah. And 1 minute left on the board. #teamdripp needs to know that they're on the lead. Oh my god, but look at that damage actually going in from the Espeon, but the response of the Unite moves everywhere. The Snorlax actually managing to take out the Blissey. Comfy is going to throw out the Unite move as well. And we are seeing the Unite move also on the side of the Slowbro. Blastoise hits nobody with his respective Unite. Now Cloud actually trying to get that damage in onto the Blastoise, and Bench actually coming alive, securing that KO onto the Glaceon. With 25 seconds left, the only one alive is going to be the Espeon on the Blastoise. Junction trying to do the best that they can, but they actually use, and it's a smart decision, actually rotate onto the top and bottom side to get those scores in. 10 seconds left on the board. There is nobody to defend on the side of Ikigai no Tsurugi, and hashtag Team Drip gets game number 1.
Possibly did not get that 90 off. Oh, I don't know if that would have been a difference maker or not, but that fight there, Ikigai no Tsurugi definitely chose to fight correctly there, with Buzzwole not even being in sight, but Buzzwole was able to get into the back line and destroyed that Glaceon by itself. And yeah, even though like you made the Buzzwole be by itself, you had the Comfey and the Blastoise level 13. It definitely just did not work out. As Comfey is great, but it needed to rotate down, I believe, with the team.
I agree with you, Rhino. A lot of sustain actually went on to Egoist towards the end of the match, or at least from the beginning, from the get-go. And most of the time that the tank was not available, that actually picked it as the all-rounder. They were trying to make sure that Bench was not somebody to be feared, especially when going on to those lame team fights. But in the end, it is that secure onto the Glaceon that really sealed the victory for hashtag Team Drip, because again, the composition that we are actually seeing from the side of Ikigai no Tsurugi, in my opinion, was not going to be able to deal with the sustain that they were going to have on hashtag Team Drip side. And the longer that the team fights were actually going to go, the easier was going to be for Team Drip to actually get that damage necessary and to have that same sustain to continue to put that pressure onto the carries on Ikigai no Tsurugi's side. That's why Junction and Glaceon were having a difficult time when it comes to team fighting, though the damage was there. 75,000 as well as 69,000 damage on both Vix and Junction. I feel like the Blastoise, if left alone, could have done a lot of damage to Bench, but when it came to, having those rotations and the secures for their respective objectives, it is important for the support to be on those team fights. And unfortunately, Ikigai no Tsurugi needs to go onto the drawing board, as they are close to losing their undefeated streak.
Yeah, close to losing their undefeated streak, but if they beat hashtag Team Drip here, they actually secure top spot for the tournament. So and then Team Drip, if they defeat Ikigai no Tsurugi here, they take over that top spot for the Rayquaza side. So this is like it's a ride or die for both sides if you don't want to go through the entire tournament bracket.
Yeah, of course. And it is a gauntlet system, so they are going to be seated pretty comfortably. But again, if you're the top seed, that is exactly the position where you want to be in. And Ikigai no Tsurugi going for the same Hoopa ban from the beginning. You not want to have those difficulties and rotations, especially when you have that Pokemon on the field. Let's see what Team Drip is going to go for.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't change anything from the side of Team Drip. That comp was fine. The only thing I think they had to deal with was the Glaceon, but at the end there, the Buzzwole got to the back of it. So like if they ban the Buzzwole against them later on, you can opt to go into like an Aegislash or anything else that can easily go into that background if they chose, obviously if they choose to go still with this Glaceon Espeon pick.
Yeah, we are seeing the same bans from Team Drip on the first game too. You do not want to fight against the T-Tar. You do not want to fight against Urshifu. Very strong all-rounders and very strong Pokemon overall. What type of adaptation are we going to see from Ikigai no Tsurugi in this second ban, though? This is what interests me the most. We did see a lot of priority when it came to support bans, and we are seeing the Blissey actually being banned. They do not want to have that to deal with that sustain. But if they are going to ban the Blissey, Clefable is still available, and they are first picking the Slowbro, so they do not want to deal with it if it's on Team Drip's side.
I'd go Clefable here. I'd literally
Same.
right now.
Same.
I'd take both. I would take Comfy and Cafable, take them right out. Now you have open arms for any Pokemons for the rest of your, and you could choose anything. You have the massive amount of healing from both as you take Mew. Okay, that's a great top pick. It does a lot of damage.
Does have a lot of priority, and they actually choose the Mr. Mime. So Mew
I'm okay
Mr.
with this.
Mime was a nightmare when Mr. Mime was pretty much the best character in the game, and then when Mew came out, it was an impossible lane. Now they have received a couple of, balance changes because they're not nerfs because they're still pretty much viable
Yes.
in the current meta. Like it's not even close right now, but again, it's interesting that they actually go for Mr. Mime rather than actually having any type of healing on their side. So maybe they're going on a different direction for this competition.
The thing is that you can still get Clefable here or still get Comfy here and be okay on both sides. As Ikigai no Sarugi goes ahead and opts to get the Comfy, but again, hashtag Team Drip can easily get the Clefable, and then you still have two healing mods as Mr. Mime and Clefable. So I, please just give me a Protect the President.
Depends on the Pokemon that they're going to choose right now. Third pick, Comfy being the secure on their side. If there's anybody that's going to be unkillable in this game, it's going to be Slowbro if you pair it with Comfy. You're going to see a lot of amnesia. Going to be used to actually get that healing done. And if Comfy actually does their job, it's pretty much an immortal defender just to work on the front line. But what type of pick are they going to go for this time around? It's going to be super interesting too.
Yeah, we're running into a couple of difficulties again as people are on the draft pick and they're trying to pick, but they're going to go ahead and opt to get the Glaceon here as their third pick. Nothing really changing on the side of Ikigai no Sarugi. Other than the Slowbo being top pick, which is a great pick because you can literally ult anybody in the game, and not have any repercussions from it, or not ult but unite. It's going to be for the side of hashtag Team Drip. You have Mew, you have Mime. You know they're probably going to ban a Cinderace or Grid. Ikigai no Tsurugi has their jungler. You could opt to get. I would just get a. I would get a support. I'd get support or a defender. Get Snorlax or get a Mamo for yourself as well. I'm pretty sure this Mew and Mr. Mime are down bottom. So.
Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen on this third pick on the side of hashtag Team Drip. They are opting for the Snorlax and moving into their final ban for game 2. Glaceon was doing a lot of damage on that first game, but it's going to be important for them to actually get the priority targets, especially if you have that Mew on the back end.
Venusaur being banned, which is a really good ban because Ikigai no Tsurugi can still opt to take that Slowbro and be like a tank, right? And you can easily get Clefable Venu right off the bat. So I like the Venusaur band, honestly. I really do. Dodrio band. So this Dodrio band is actually a target ban, as Squirtle's Den has been practicing it on stream for the past couple weeks now. So yeah. It's kind of, it's awesome to see that. But yeah, that is definitely a target ban.
Target ban is right. You gotta make sure the Squirtle's Den is pretty much inactive when it comes to the rest of the game. He's definitely a player that can be very influential when it comes to the map itself. Well, what type of picks are we going to see from both sides is going to be super interesting. So you don't have the Venusaur anymore, so most of the sustain when it comes to the back line, it's going to be actually picking the Blastoise that time around from hashtag Team Drip.
Yeah, taking it away from Ikigai no Tsurugi. I like it. I really do. Blastoise can also be in a jungle, which I wouldn't mind. Um, the Blastoise jungle. But taking that away from Ikigai no Tsurugi, I think really helps because obviously they did that comfy Blastoise last game. But a comfy Buzzwole is even worse. So as they get the Decidueye here.
We have been seeing a lot of priority to the Decidueye, especially since supports are actually being a lot more prominent when it comes to actually playing the game. It is impossible for you to kill a Decidueye if they continue to be healed throughout the game,
Ooh.
actually closing out the composition with an Azumarill.
Comfy Azu. Why? Why does this
Oh,
game? No,
oh,
no.
oh,
Oh,
oh. I'm just glad these games are only 10 minutes, Rhino.
I'm just glad I'm not having to play against that because I'm gonna be pissed the entire game.
Honesty
uh,
is the best policy for Rhino. Definitely gonna get those takes in, but yeah,
yeah,
that competition is gonna be super difficult to actually kill, which is a direction that I really enjoy. Actually, if you have the Decidueye
Aquatail.
actually using Spirit Shackle right onto the front end, not being able to be targeted by anything, and then you have Azumarill actually with paired up with the Glaceon working on that damage, they do seem to actually be a lot better there.
Yeah, I'm still scared of this comfy Zoomerl. Um, because even Aquatail is going to be able to shred. But the Decidueye pick, I really like because of the fact that you can easily secure the objectives now. Even though if you are a man down and they start ripping, you can easily secure it with your own comp. So I do like the Decidueye pick, but the Cinderace pick is definitely on a whole nother level now.
What do you think of the comps? We're seeing a double defender comp actually being used one more time, so Cinderace is going to be super important. On the other side, we are having a lot. I feel like there's a lot more damage that they can deal while being a lot more protected, which was a difference to what we saw in the first game where Glaceon and Espeon had a lot of the responsibility of the damage. And yes, they did have a Blastoise that could do that DPS, especially when going onto that front line. But it kind of feels like maybe they made the adaptations necessary. However, on the side of hashtag Team Drip, double defender comp with Mew and Cinderace and just closing it out with a possible power swap Mr. Mime, or rather just a barrier confusion Mr. Mime. It's yeah, I feel like both of them made the adaptations necessary to actually target whatever they were going to, but I really like specifically what Ikigai no Tsurugi wants to do.
Yeah, I personally agree. Honestly, I really do agree with that. Um, I I just really am not okay with this comfy Azu. I actually never thought about them two together at all. Like thinking about it with anything.
Yeah, this
Man,
might be difficult to actually take down, especially with Aquatail.
yeah,
Aquatail Azumarill.
like that is bro. It's jeez. You know what I mean? It's going to be yikes.
Yeah, but the reason why I enjoyed so much is again going on to the previous game. Most of the stuff that we were actually seeing, there were a lot of squishy Pokemon that really needed to put that damage in to get those targets on the Team Drip side. And now with the changes into Azumarill this time and actually getting to the Decidueye, they are going to be a lot better protected as well as actually having the distance necessary to deal with the attackers from the side of hashtag Team Drip. As we're moving on to the itemization part of the game.
Yeah, and this again is game number 2. Ikigai no Tsurugi versus hashtag Team Drip. I and you're going like full on stacks for this Azu as it should. Man, a slow smoke out of anything from the Comfy as well. So this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting to see as this Azu is just gonna be able to just. I almost would opt to go play rough because you have the healing for it, so you can easily get that like. Oh man, I wouldn't even.
You can get that stun in, but important from the side of Team Drip, 3 of the characters or 3 of the Pokemon that are there on their side are going to be using Buddy Barrier. So most of the team fights might actually go their way just because the stacks of barrier after barrier could play a very pivotal role when it comes to team fighting.
I did not see the Buddy Barriers, but that's going to be huge as Mew Mine going top.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's pretty much a bread and butter.
Going
especially
top
of the beginning of the Skype doings. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have Mew on the top side, and Meryl is actually going to be paired up with the Comfy, so I would assume that they would want them not to stack right at the beginning. So we are going to see actually the Solar Beam coming out as well as the Barrier. So maintaining the distance and making sure that Meryl does not... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god, okay. So there was a curious interaction right there, and I'm sorry for actually like talking like that, but Kofi actually managed to block the charged up Mew move and using the invincibility actually moving away from the Meryl to actually get that done. If he actually manages to get that on time, the Kofi actually manages to block it while it's invincible so they don't get any type of damage. So that's a curious interaction that I hadn't seen before.
Wow. Okay. So was that the oh my god part? Because that is big next level play.
Yeah, and we're seeing the Ataris and Swablu's actually going in. Level 4 for Azumarill, already Aquatail gonna be the pick. But I saw that and I figured like that might have been like a strategy, but I didn't think that interaction was gonna work out that way.
Yeah, I never actually even saw it happen that way. So I haven't played Comfy yet, and I'm a big fan of the Pokemon, so I'm very happy for it to be in. But it might go down here. No, it does not, because it's just being able to just attach and detach and attach and detach is just godly awful.
Yeah, they could something that they can actually change, because as soon as it's attaching, they actually go in.